session.
But
I already know what happened.
Off the top of my cuff, Helmrich, last session, you had first walked into Throm campus, and you were walking around. You had met a professor that had sort of guided you through a series of tests as far as manipulating material around you in your physical world and kind of giving you a different perspective on battles, as far as it's not just about brute force, it's about, you know, breathing correctly. It's about understanding your surroundings and being able to navigate through that and sort of opening up, hopefully, more doors for you. You also had moments where you sort of revealed parts of yourself to either a statue or a floating orb. There was a series of kind of Helmut getting to know himself and kind of revealing certain things that maybe he would have held a little bit closer to the chest in previous years. You also had dinner, and we kind of ended your last session with you meeting your roommate. Zalzan and Godfrey, you both you both were wandering into Basilet House, where Zalzan decided to parkour it to skip 45 seconds off of the clock and cliff dove off of one of the bridges. You had met a spirit on one of the bridges that sort of revealed a little bit of information to you, as well as asking you to kind of bring them back to the consciousness of Basalt House by just speaking about her and reliving her memory through the student body. You also had met Ural's roommate, Rella, and got to know her a little bit, and as well as in dinner. That's where you met her originally, was at dinner. Jen and Lucio, you both had an interesting interaction with a gentleman. You did get his name correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Who attempted to pour water on top of your heads, and then ended up doing a sort of back and forth, part duet, part solo, where at the very end of it, he ended up getting inked in the face by the campus mascot and sort of being embarrassed. You also got to experience a little bit of the Dramarium, where
yes,
Jen had wandered into the into the trying to think of what I'm trying to go through the information that you guys have and what you don't have. But you'd gone to the deprivation chamber and you had met your Gui.
Best friend.
Where you ended the night also having dinner and going to the dorm room. When you had gone to the dorm room, and this is where we're going to pick up on session 3, is when you would walked into the room, Lucio, more for you, you had seen a sort of dramatic display of a halfling with ink splots on their face and on their fingertips, with kind of a decorative textured red button-up shirt with a gold and green scarf thrown over their neck, and the sort of tuffled black hair with the obviously dyed poorly silver streak, skunk streak in the front of their hair. And they popped up and went, who's who?
You mean like who's?
So you both are in the doorway, and as the person laying there on the bed sort of pops up with an excitement and then also kind of just a curiosity, and points to both of you and is like, who's who?
I go by Square, and this is, I think he goes by Jai.
yes.
So I don't know either. Whose room is this?
I think this is my room, or maybe your room.
Okay, so you're Lucio then, right?
Yeah, that's correct. I go by Square, but like Lucio works too, I guess.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Square. I'll try to remember that. And then your friend?
Jintarva, I'm still trying to find my room.
You don't know what room number you have? I'm trying to figure out who's where.
Yeah, I do
You're
not know.
here at the moment. I know that much.
We could talk to Matria. I'm trying to switch rooms. You two know each other clearly, right? I'm trying to switch rooms. My friend is down the hall, and we're trying to figure out who their roommate is. They haven't shown up yet. I'm trying to switch rooms. So I was hoping that one of you had that room 17.
No, not me. If it was me, though.
No, of course not. You're with me. Well, fair enough. They'll be here at some point tonight. So, I'm not unpacked yet. I'm really trying to get situated here. I don't want to be here.
Is that like a diss against me, or like the room in general?
No. I just would prefer to be with my friend. I don't want to be with a roommate.
Well, I don't like how you said roommate. There's kind of like some insinuation there. I think I'd be a pretty good roommate.
I'm not saying that you wouldn't be. I'm just saying that I wouldn't want you. Nothing personal.
No, it's fine. I wouldn't want to be a roommate with you either.
Nothing personal. It's personal. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's actually personal.
Yeah, I like
That one
being
does seem
roommates with
personal.
people who want to be roommates with me, so it's just a boundary I have. But that, I wish you luck.
Well, then
you know?
fair enough. Then you have an incentive to help me figure out who's in room 17.
You know, valid point. I'll add that to my to-do list. I'm gonna be frank though, near the bottom at the moment, but it's on there.
I'll also look, but I'm gonna find my dorm room first.
Okay.
Where-
How do you do that?
I don't fully remember if we were actually given anything.
Mm-hmm. You were.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, with your class schedule, you were told what room number you had.
Okay. Yeah, can I just pull that out and look at it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You're going to be shocked. Ready?
Yeah.
It's room 17.
Oh my god.
I
It was in
remember
the
that.
stone.
All right,
Holy
man.
shit.
Update here. We're getting some new info. So my guy here, Jai,
He's just right
he's
there.
got something to tell you.
Okay, so wait. What character? Okay, so funny enough, I'm actually in room 17. I'm the other person, apparently.
And you wouldn't mind switching rooms, would you? I think you'd be doing all of us a favor.
I kind of glanced over at Lucio.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't want to be here, I'd rather be with you. Personally.
Just say yes.
Yeah, I will. I was just thinking for a second about how Lucio.
You could say no
Okay,
though,
great.
for like the plot, you know, and maybe
I also don't want to live
makes
with
us
him.
develop into stronger
Because
characters.
I don't fully know.
A bit of abrasion is good once in a while.
He gets up from the bed and starts to like get between the two of you to like exit the room and walk down the hall.
It was great meeting you. I wish.
No,
you
no,
luck.
you're coming with me.
Me?
We're going to get this whole thing situated.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna go into the room and we were just.
No, I can't just like vouch for you. You're going to have to do this with me.
Yeah, let's go.
God. All right. Here we go. And he goes down to the very end of the hall, and there's a one of the last rooms knocks on the door, and a sort of a youngish woman ends up opens up the door, very pointed ears, very sort of decorative sort of bun at the top, but the strands kind of go between behind the ears, and like an elaborate sort of golden purple robe tied on around her shoulders with this like green and gold tunic on. She kind of looks at the two of you almost annoyed and just goes, "What?"
Look, ma'am, really sorry. This guy, we were trying to just kind of get this sorted out ourselves. We didn't want to bother you, but he insisted.
Roommate swaps, I'm
we come and
guessing.
bring this to you. Yeah, he was really
roommate swap.
insistent.
Right, you're
I think
doing
it's
it this
something
late?
about me. I don't know if he's got an issue with me, but
Honestly, I don't know.
Kind of
that.
personally, honestly.
He just kind of looks over, like, over your shoulder as you're talking to her. Kind of just gives you an eye.
But
looks
we're
over
all
at
chill
him.
with it, if that's like cool with you. I don't know if there's like some
Right, but that's like
paperwork.
work on my end, you know? So, you know, there's paperwork to be done. It's last minute. I have to obviously submit this by tomorrow morning. So, I've already had to do this several times for other people. I won't say no, but you're going to do something for me.
And what's that?
Well, first of all, I'm going to need a couple of supplies. I'll do the paperwork. I'll get all that situated. But I want you to go down to Dragon's Tail and I want you to get me a few things. On your dime, of course. I'm thinking some Gobberchocks and let's do some moon jellies and then go ahead and get me a candle of binding.
Candle of binding.
So you said you Gobberchocks? I heard that correctly?
Jellies.
Gobberchocks? Yep.
Yeah,
And
well,
Gobberchocks.
for sure.
Those are
we
my
got-
favorite. That'll sweeten the deal.
We got you like lickety split. We'll be back before you're even done with that paperwork.
I don't need
probably.
any lickety splits. I just need Gobberchocks, moon jellies, and then a candle of binding. Leave the lickety
Okay.
splits. Not my favorite. I don't like licorice.
Well,
Okay.
I'm a big fan, but that's fine.
Get yourself some.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna start the paperwork.
Lucia,
So
come
make sure
Have
you
fun.
come back.
Good luck.
And so she shuts the door, and the male roommate kind of looks at you and goes,
See what you
Hurry
got us
back.
into
And he
with all this.
heads back to the room.
No, you're coming with us. What the hell? This is the whole
What?
thing, bro.
No, I don't want
know
to
what
go.
the
You
fuck
have
a
the things.
Gobbersmack is. That's all you, man. She was looking at you. And
You don't
she
know what a
said that.
Gobbersmack is? It's a Gobberchock, first of all. It's like a small, it's like a chocolate truffle. It's got glitter
see,
in
you
it when
know,
you bite into
you're
it and
the
it
perfect man
explodes.
for the job.
Oh man, bunch of fucking first years. All right, I'll go with you. Fine, I'll go with you. You're gonna need help, obviously. I bet you
Yeah,
don't
man,
even
I
know where
don't-
Dragon's Tail is. Don't
You're
answer that question.
correct,
It's
yeah.
rhetorical.
I don't know where
Let's
I
go.
I just
And he
found
turns
my
around
rope,
and starts
man.
walking.
Dragon's Tail sounds fun.
As you're heading to Dragon's Tail, let's move over to Zalzin and Sir Godfrey. So you are preparing the end of the night. You're getting your rooms situated, as much or as little detail as you'd like to give. At the same time, Sorrel seems to be drawing sort of fingers coated in chalk, completing some kind of details on a map. What are the two of you doing as this is going on?
Godfrey is taking off his all of his equipment off and setting it down. Does he have a desk anywhere?
There's one desk for the three of you
Okay.
in the very center of the
Godfrey-
room, underneath the window.
Okay, never mind. Godfrey's just gonna take his lantern off of his hip, place it near his bed, and he's gonna take his greatsword off and place it on the bed, and he's gonna start walking up the wall, and he's gonna hang off the top of the roof using his spider walking to get ready to go to sleep.
Okay. Zalzin, what are you doing?
Zalzin has two pieces of paper along with his floating script that he's writing on with his mage hand, and he's looking between. Oh great! I forgot her name already. Fuck! I suck with names. I have it written down. I'm pretty sure.
The roommate?
Yeah.
Rella.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking at Rella. He's looking at between Godfrey and Rella, and if either of them look, he's sketching both of them simultaneously. He's just like,
Okay.
he sometimes looks up at the ceiling, looks at Godfrey, and just stares at him for a long time, and then resumes sketching.
She looks at you after looking at him for quite some time.
And then I look at her for quite
Goes-
some time.
What are you staring at?
You.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a problem?
I'm. Why?
I'm drawing. I'm cataloging.
Right.
Okay. What's he doing? Is that like a performance thing, or
I'm
he's just
trying
gonna
to
stay up
sleep.
there? Oh,
He's trying
still
to
awake.
sleep.
Okay.
I would just repeat what he says.
You guys are doing
I
a
thought you
lot
were.
of
I thought you were
talking,
asleep.
making it hard.
Okay.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Mm-hmm. She goes back to doing her map, but there's moments she keeps looking back up at you, and then sees that you're still watching her and keeps drawing on her map.
Well, the two of you are going to keep staring at each other. I can sense the tension in the room, and I think I'm going to try to not sleep right now. And Rayla, what are you doing over there?
Just she like throws the map on the bed and with the chalk, and like stands up and like goes up to Zalzin, sort of like way too close for comfort, and goes like, can I just look for a second? Can I just?" And kind of like leans in, not waiting for permission, and sort of puts her finger right on your forehead, and sort of like, almost like she's whispering to herself, almost like she's reading and like recalling something and whispering to herself, where she's like, every warforge bears a gula, carved purpose, creators marked, destiny etched in stone. But you're blank. You don't have one. No map, no tether. You are not possible. You know that, right?
Correct, but I am, and I am here.
Means something. Like you're hiding something.
Is he still drawing
they
her?
are. You were never marked. Do you know what this means? You don't have to be the thing that you were made for. You could be anything, or eat nothing. And she like steps back and like kind of like, again, she's like talking to herself, where she's like, I don't know if that frightens me or if it makes me jealous that you carry a blank book with no story in it. I don't. And then she looks back at you. Either way, Zalzin, you're not just another student here. You're important, whether you like it or not.
I assumed people would think I am important. My stature is higher than many other beings.
So you know.
Of course.
Does it scare you?
No,
Or is it like
it does
freedom?
not. The only thing I feel is a fog in my memory. A gap.
I like fog. We should find out what's in the fog.
That is a goal of mine, yes.
Ooh. Well, if you ever want answers, like old answers, dangerous ones, I'll help you look. The dead don't lie as often as the living do. So I like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I can be a little much. A puzzle is just intoxicating to me, especially like a taboo one. Ooh.
I'm still drawing her.
I'm going to do my best to treat you like a person, because you are a person. And I'm sure you're going to get not treated like that. And I'm better than that.
That is fine. I do not care for... the admiration or hate from lesser beings.
Well,
But I appreciate
do you mind it
what you
if
say.
do you mind if I look into it? Is that invasive?
He tilts his head. Now that would be interesting. We could see how far you would get.
Okay. I think I'm glad I have you here. And then she looks back up at Godfrey. Mm-hmm.
He's trying to sleep.
Well, I gave up on that.
I'm
He gave
sorry.
up on he gave up on that.
And thus, character relationships were born. She goes back to her maps, but then quickly looks back at you, Zalzin, and then up at Godfrey, and then sort of shifts her hips. And
I have
He's
finished
drawing.
my drawings, and then he puts them away.
anything else you want to do before you lights out?
Now that you mention it, Dio, I could cast Mordecaiman's Private Sanctum for 365 days in a row to make it permanent.
Did you just yell so loud you clipped yourself?
Did I?
A clip for
That's
anybody
not
else?
the only
Clip
one.
for me.
Yeah,
I heard
that's for me.
For me. Yeah,
You clipped everyone actually on my end.
I think
All right,
I think I
Daniel,
might be
calm down.
lagging a little bit too, but
Calm
but
down,
anyways,
Daniel.
but anyways, Dio, what I was saying was, I could cast Mordecaiman's Private Sanctum for 365 days to make it permanent at this location. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for the year. Okay, no studying.
For
Just that.
for the year?
yeah, no studying.
Okay. All right.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not doing that. That takes too much time. That takes too much time, Dio. 365 days. I can cast the spell, yes, but like to make it permanent in a location for a year, you need to cast it 365 times.
You realize you're trying to convince me that your idea is dumb.
Yeah.
Right?
It is. I already know that though. But like,
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure we
Yeah.
understand each other.
but I do cast Leoman's Tiny Hut
What?
in this
What is that?
location. Now no one can
I
disrupt
think
us.
that's
Now
what
no
he
one can
calls his
disturb
penis.
us.
Little man's
is.
tiny hut?
Leoman's
The
Tiny
Omen's
Hut.
tiny hut. It
They
creates
see
a
me-
small tent that's like a really big structure inside.
Oh, I heard him. I thought he was saying little man's. And I'm like, is this a new spell? Leo Mun's tiny hut. Gotcha.
Actually, maybe it's
Okay.
2024, Little Man's Tiny Hut. That's the new
Wait.
like front page
Wait, is-
spell.
What?
Yeah,
Correction,
I mean, if
Dio.
you'd like to. Are you casting it?
Correction. I am gonna cast Mordecaiman's Private Sanctum. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
gonna cast.
Send me a DM and let me know that you're doing that. We'll work on that.
Okay, that's it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay.
It's coming from my cube. They see me pull out my cube and it starts to shift and glow as the whole area becomes covered.
What's that?
Privacy.
What are you doing to the room?
Privacy.
She goes, okay. And she comes and stands up and sits right next to you and like puts her hands between her legs and kind of looks at you and is like, go on.
Yeah, the once it's cast, the barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy, preventing vision, including dark vision through it. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the warded area, which is going to be like at the very edges of the room. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through the barrier at its perimeter. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport into or out of the warded area, and planar travel is blocked within the warded area.
What was the spell again?
Mordekainen's Private Sanctum. So that takes off 4 charges from my cube. The cube. Time to roll for when we go to bed.
Hey, give me 2 minutes. I need to step away real quick to grab something out of my car.
Go ahead and do it now because you're up.
2 minutes.
Oh god, everything's on fire.
We go
Okay.
back to Lucio and Jim.
Strolls here.
Okay. Sounds good. Zalzin?
Let me know. Let me know when we do go to sleep, so I can roll for my my recharge on my cube.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm getting some test rolls out of the way. I rolled 3 6s back to back. Is that an omen? I rolled 4 6s back to back. Is that an omen? There's a 1.
Okay, we'll wait for Helmrich. So, Jin Lucio, you're making my way downtown
I'm sorry.
towards Dragon's Tail with a almost roommate. And Zalzin, Godfrey, you're settling down for the evening. And after Morning Canyons is cast, you all bed down for the evening. And Godfrey,
Yes.
Back.
as you lie down, or sorry, as the two of you lie down and Godfrey up in the ceiling.
I'm standing.
Oh, is that how you're rebooting? You're standing?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This is interesting. Interesting.
I watched
painting
the
in my head.
door.
Okay, just a Hoover vacuum standing at guard at the door.
An 8-foot tall Hoover vacuum.
Godfrey, as the exhaustion starts to pull you pretty quickly under, sleep comes heavy for some of you. But for you, Godfrey, the darkness behind your eyelids twist and sharpens, and soon you find yourself back in the Whisperwood. The air around you is damp. You see the moonlight sort of cutting in like pale spears through the bare skeletal branches. And you hear it again. The whimpering of a child. The same sound that led you to ruin. And your hand goes once instinctively to your claymore. Though, in this dream, it feels wrong. Heavier. Colder than it should be. Humming with a hunger that you don't remember it having. And as you step into the clearing, you see her. That little girl beneath the oak tree, clutching her knees, sitting. But this time, when she shifts her head, her face is pale, emotionless, fanged. And you see the little bit of crimson dripping from her mouth, and her eyes are not hers. They're his. The vampire lord's. Mocking. Waiting. You hear bursts of laughter echo from impossible distances in space. Pole blade out, turned, raised. But instead of monsters, it's your brothers. Swords drawn, circling you, like prey. And they chant in unison, screaming, "Monster." And their voices fade into the sound of rushing blood. Your own heartbeat, too loud, too fast. As you look over and the young girl opens her mouth, you don't hear screams. Your name comes out. Not your name as a knight. Not the name the order gave you. But the name that you tried to bury. And before you can respond, the oak tree splits apart, roots coiling like chains around your leg. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
All right.
That's guidance in his dream. My friend's in danger in his dream.
He's up in the ceiling. You're like, I can't reach his hand.
Yeah.
Why is the ceiling so fucking tall?
Oof. I rolled a 4.
With the emotional draw that this calls for, the roots catch onto your ankles and lift you high. Upside down, feet first, dangling. When you gain your surroundings of what's going on, the girl's not there anymore. Your brothers are not there anymore. You're alone. Very soon, a silhouette enters into the fog, and you see, expectingly, the vampire lord steps in, smiling as though this whole thing was his design. And there's calm. The vampire approaches with a confident purpose. And as he gets close, the warm vapor from his lungs striking that cold air creates that fog that drifts right into your face as you both are eye level. And he smiles. Stepping behind him, the little girl. The vampire lord extends a hand out, and she, without question, grabs his hand and holds. And they both stare at you, like a painting being admired, being understood. And without breaking eye contact, he takes his left hand and he gently swipes the blood from her mouth. And again, still looking at you, smears it on your face. I believe this blood belongs to you as well, because of you. Now I know you love these dreams, trying to make sense of things, trying to find details you might have missed, figuring out how you could have changed the outcome. You have much to learn. You are still a mighty knight, a warrior, a champion. But you're lost. You're unfocused. Useless. But only for the time being. The girl's blood was never yours to save. She was chosen. She had a purpose, just like you have a purpose. You wear my touch in your veins. You walk the world as a reminder of me. Every strike you make, every vow you whisper, every time you curse my name, you only prove that I'm you. You are not my enemy, my child. You're my legacy. And when you're ready, you will understand. And when you do, I will call on you to stand next to me as my champion. I have great things planned for you. And he smiles and leans in and goes to kiss your forehead. Do you let him?
Kick his ass!
Godfrey would try to pull away with whatever maneuverability he has in disgust.
Make a strength or either an athletics or a acrobatics check. I'll let you kind of swerve away or...
Does strength or athletics?
Yeah, I'll give you either.
All right, I'll roll for strength. Goodness. Rolled a 9.
Okay. So, as you go to find some way to purchase leverage, there's none. Sort of the sharp nails grip the back of your head, pulls you in, kisses you on the forehead, and as he pulls away, there's this sticky blood residue left on his lips. He lets go of the girl's hand and reaches into a coat pocket and retrieves a letter. And he looks at it, and where he had imprinted those lip markings from that kiss, pushes the envelope into your forehead and it sticks. And the Lord and child walk away together. And
Does Godfrey have time to say anything?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, Godfrey sees him attempting to walk away, and he tries to say something in retribution to the vampire, and he says, with like pure hate in his voice, "You say that I am your legacy, and you call me child, and yet I'm the one who's lost. It seems you don't understand what you've created. It is your reckoning. I am your oblivion."
He stops and lets go of the girl's hand. And he looks over at her and waves his hand, and she disappears into the fog. Like she turned into fog. And he turns around and he looks at you and he goes, "You know what my favorite part of this is? Because there was a period of time where I wanted to die. I can't. You think you're my first experiment? My favorite is taking the most vowed, the most religious, the most dedicated, and turning them. It just tickles me. You'll come too." And he keeps walking. Once there have been what feels like an eternity of just dangling there with whatever thoughts race in your head, the oak tree eventually relaxes and sets you gently on the earth. And it seems to pull itself apart where it was split and heals. The letter still stuck to your forehead as you lie on the forest floor now.
I guess Godfrey would try to see what the letter says. Whatever it is.
You open the letter, and it's a greeting, a welcoming to a place called Obius Institute of Magics, Artifacts, and Candlekeep Library. And inside, you are given instructions on how to get there. You also find a small piece of polished stone, gravestone. You immediately jolt awake, covered in sweat, and have to stop yourself from falling, as you have to do many a night. For this is not the first, and it most certainly will not be the last. Helmrich, are you here?
I am here.
All right. Helmrich, you're in your dorm? What are you up to?
All right. I think. Oh, is it in the morning? Like,
Nope, it's still evening.
okay. What is Blaxia doing? Because I think we had left off right when she was right after our little argument.
Yeah. So at this point, you both would still be staring out the window. And Blexa goes to her bed and sort of relaxes, but is listening intently.
Okay. Are you... Wait 1 second. Are you, a first year as well.
I am.
He kind of nods, not knowing what else to say. Like, yeah, it was about the extent of his thought process there. Do you know how to metalwork, smithing?
No. No, I draw, I paint. Metalwork, not my thing.
Then why the iron rods?
Interested, huh?
I would know who shares a room with me.
She goes over and grabs her bag and sort of shakes it, kind of looks at it, sort of smiling. And as she's looking at it, the room starts to light up, not from her bag, from the window. And she looks over at you, and there's a moment where she's seeing if you're doing something. And there's a few seconds, and then there's just a massive quake rumble. And she quickly stands up and she goes and looks out the window.
All right, Helmerick, the moment like there's like an explosion or even shaking, Helmerick has already drawn his weapons and is readying his shield and goes, clear the window.
And she
And
looks
he
over at you and
kind
she goes, don't be ridiculous.
He kind of stares at her and goes, it is habit.
Come
Where
here.
I'm from, there's not moments of peace.
Okay.
He walks over, kind of still puts away his shield, puts away his weapons, but is keeping his hand on like the handle of his flail.
Okay. She kind of steps out of the way so you can get a little bit closer to the window. Outside the window, you see all the way in the distance this sort of violent column of fire and ice that's sort of whipping between peaks, and it's sort of just twisting and breaking off into fragments. And you hear several students yelling and what look to be faculty running in the direction. You hear orders being called. What are you doing?
What is this? Do you know?
Let me see how she rolls.
The look of a DM making up stats on the spot.
No, she has a stat sheet.
Oh,
It's rolling. It's deciding what she wanted to do. She goes, from the looks of it, it looks like that's for a go. You know, dangerous, beautiful. It'll be restored soon.
he nods slowly.
She goes and sits back on the bed.
This is a feature of this place.
It could be nature. It could be some of the students doing something they shouldn't be doing. Who knows?
He nods and goes back to the bed, but noticeably is keeping his shield between him and the window. Like he's got it like planted on the ground as he sits. So your iron rods, you were explaining?
Ask me tomorrow. And she turns over and faces the wall.
Helmut nods and he kind of like just lays on his back and falls asleep.
Okay.
Actually, I think Helmrich would sleep with his shield on top of him. Thinking about it, where he's from.
Like a blanket.
Yeah, the rate of backstabbing and murderings that happen. I think he would still keep his shield on top of him.
Okay. Okay.
The classic weighted blanket.
It's like I would have to guess his shield probably weighs like 30 or 40 pounds, if that. I think it's lowballing. It's just a slab of metal.
40 pounds. So that left arm is just super jacked, while that right arm is just.
He's a fucking huge guy. Like
right arm is also
he's had a
jacked.
size
Yeah.
where like there's no noticeable difference. Like even if he was really power working his left arm, he's so big that you probably wouldn't be able to see it.
He's Eddie Hall.
He is. I did describe. He has the build of Eddie Hall.
Okay. Well, you sleep, and Godfrey Zalzin, you sleep. Jen and Lucio, as the sort of young, uptight, almost roommate, sort of weaves through the campus. You go over a bridge and then have to cut in through another bridge, and it opens up to almost what looks to be like a small town. You see all these cottages, like cottage style housing, and makes his way like he knows exactly where he's going, and walks up to a building that on the outside of it is called Spoofs and Goofs, and walks in with the sort of warm and welcoming as the bell. And there's about 3 people that are sitting at tables sort of talking and drinking beverages, and behind the desk is a man with a sort of very thick, filled out beard with twisted mustache that's got a cap on and a green, white, and red striped apron, and sort of looks at the 3 of you entering and goes, "Ah ha ha! How can I help? Welcome to Spoofs and Goofs."
Hey, I think we need some. I have it written. Gob tricks and moon jellies.
Oh, yes. Super good snacks. Behind you, actually, in between those 2, you could find a box of each right there.
Oh, okay. I pick one up, and I kind of start looking at it. Got these as a kid. Had anything like this.
I grab like
think-
5 lickety splits.
I grabbed one myself.
Oh, lickety.
Okay. So we got lickety splits and then the gobber chucks and the moon jellies.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Alright, so how
I'll,
much for all of this?
How much for all of that? I'm kidding. 3 gold.
I give him the 3 gold.
Ah, take that.
Thank you, good sir. Have a great evening, night, afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have a good one. I lost my toe.
You what?
Is the other guy
I
still
actually-
with us, or did he leave?
I actually just stubbed my toe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the roommate. Yeah, he's with you.
I'm gonna offer him a lickety split.
Oh, no, thank you. We also need one of those candles. What did she call it?
Candle of binding.
Candle abiding. Yes. And he looks over and he goes, "Oh." And he looks over at the shelf and at a lower counter, lifts one up and goes, "You want this, huh?" And then he sort of folds his arms and turns away. "Can't have it. It's reserved. Not available. 1 of 1. Sorry. Love to help. Can't." And then sort of looks over his shoulder and cracks a smile.
What if I?
"What? It's reserved. Special order." Hand-carved wax for a monk who hates fun.
I think
And then
that's
gets like
who we're
real
picking
close
it
to you
up
and
for.
goes, say it again.
I think that's who we're picking it up for.
Oh, really? What's their name?
I motion towards the guy with us. He would know.
He looks over and he's like, what are you
I'm
looking at me
new
for?
here.
He's like, you're
there's
clearly
a lot of
lying.
names, you know.
You're
Clearly lying. It's not for a monk. No. But what can we do to get it? And the guy goes, well, this monk doesn't like fun. But I do. So maybe I could be persuaded. I tell you what. Tomorrow is the Dragon's Tail Festival, and the streets will be crawling with hundreds of students and the like. I'm setting up shop and making sure everything is just right. I have a few, and he turns around and grabs a box from the ground and lifts it up. A few gifts for my rep, and sets it down on the table. It told me that these would sell faster than he could box, but I haven't tested them. If you test these products with me, the candle's yours. I'll say I misplaced it. But before I open this box and you see what's inside, do we have a deal?
Well, the fact that you won't let us see in the box, like,
I don't know
and you
what's in
want
the
to make
box
the
either.
deal now, that's kind of
Correct.
sneaky on your part. I don't.
Fun?
No,
Hey,
sneaky,
Fun.
Come on.
manipulative,
It's not
maybe.
Crazy. Just be about. Come on. Do you really want to be in a room with that?
What if I just give you like 3 more gold and we like skip all the fun? He says with like
That'd be
air
done.
quotes.
Come on, Lucille. Come on. It's just a quick thing. Probably may take like tomorrow, but what are we gonna do?
This is like the 3rd quest we've tacked on to this one thing now.
Well, don't worry about that. I don't even know what a quest is.
I I'm gonna motion again to the guy with us. What was his name? Sorry,
Whose name?
the not roommate.
You haven't asked.
Oh shit! Hey man, I completely forgot. But what is your name again?
Callus.
Oh, Callus. No, yeah, you totally did tell me that. I remember that now. So you want to help us out and test these things real fast? Thanks,
Not
man.
really.
Okay, yeah. So
How
Callus
much
has
gold do
got
you all
this
have?
for
Can we
us.
just give him like a handful? It's a candle.
I just tried to offer him that. I don't know if you were like not listening.
You offered him 3 gold. I mean, he looks over at the guy behind the
How much
counter and
gold
is
are
like,
you offering him?
if we just gave you like an absurd amount of money, could we just skip this whole thing? And he looks and he's like, maybe.
I don't know that I want to
Uh.
give him an absurd amount of money for a candle. That seems kind of fucked up too. This is kind of like a lose-lose situation for me. I feel like.
I can't afford to get rid of a lot of my gold. I need it for other purposes.
All right, we'll do it. But Callus here is testing all of them, and I shake
Callus
the guy's
goes,
hand.
"What the
I'll test them.
Callus goes, whatever. If whatever gets through this, you know? So, the guy
This is the one who
goes,
got us into this. I'd
goody.
be fine being roommates with him.
Fine, yes, we'll do them. Because I'm not going to be roommates with you. And the guy goes, ha, and he opens up the box, and he reaches in and goes, ah! I'm just kidding. There's nothing in the box. It's fine. And lifts up what seems to be some kind of wand. The handle of the wand is twisted vines, and on top of the tip of it looks to be this like sort of fleshed out like a sunflower. And he kind of extends the wand out for one of you to grab onto, whoever wants to.
I'll grab it.
Yeah, I'm taking a step away from it. In fact.
Okay. So does Callus. Well, see what it does.
You got this, buddy.
I take a quick look at it and then should we do this inside?
Pointed at the shopkeep.
I will
All right, now go ahead, test it on Callus.
No, I test it in the air. I do it in the air.
Okay, you test on the air.
Yes.
Nothing happens. Seems it needs a target.
Okay.
I mean, we could like
Go find homework. I'm sure they
if
could take
the shopkeep and Callus, if you guys want to like rock paper scissors to see who does it, like we could do that.
That's what we're doing.
I mean, it's up to y'all. Just however y'all want to sort it out between. The
What if
two
it
of you.
blows me up, or like worse, makes me like you?
That's on the shopkeep. I didn't want to do this. I advocated against this.
I didn't either. I just told you to pay him.
I
I
tried.
grabbed one. I grabbed the spare moon jelly I bought and tried to use it on that.
Okay, so you set down the candy.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Nothing. Hmm.
What if it's like really good? You don't
The shopkeep looks at you and then kind of like looks in the box and is like shuffling things around, and he's like remembering to himself, maybe he's got to write a note for me or something. Tells me what the.
Are you just like worried maybe it'll change your mind and you'll want to be my roommate?
I won't promise you.
I just think I'd be a really good roommate though. Like I'm not.
Do you mind if I see the wand?
I give it to him.
Cool, great, thanks, Lucio. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
What the fuck? Oh shit. You said charisma saving?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 15 total. Or no, sorry,
Okay.
a 14.
So as he hits you with this like sunflower seeds and dust, the shopkeep goes, "Oh, found the note right here. Oh, you did it. Oh, well, what fun way to see it!" And like violently throws the note back into the box, smiling with like ear to ear. You are overcome with just glee, and this almost painful smile hits your face that you cannot let go of.
Can I grab the
Hey.
wand and shoot it at him now?
You most certainly can if you roll roll to see if you can grab it from him.
Is that sleight of hand?
Depending on how you want to, do you just want to like forcibly grab it?
Is there a way I can make it be acrobatics? Can I do like a cartwheel?
Sure. Describe to me how you make it acrobatic.
Well, I cartwheel over to him and I kick it out of his hand
Okay.
and then grab it with one of my free hands. Midair.
Okay. So yeah, you do the cartwheel, and through the distraction and the limberness of it, I'll let you do acrobatics. Really pushing the lines on the rules on this game, and I love it.
I'm a performer. I've got to put on a show somehow. Okay, that is a 18.
Yeah. Okay. So, so immediately start cartwheeling towards this guy. Immediately, he's
With
like,
a
"Oh!" and
aggressive,
like just
scary
naturally
smile.
extends his hand, and you grab that wand, pull it right out of his hand, just right out.
I'm immediately casting it on him. And also Jin.
Okay. So, what are you doing?
Casting it on both Jin and him.
Okay.
I guess him first.
1 second. Let me look up the mechanics. of
Okay,
this.
let me get a charisma saving throw ready.
It's all prepared.
You guys are gonna
let me
love
see
this.
here.
This is so much fun. As you
I
can
don't
tell
know
by
what
my
it does,
face, I'm
but
having a
what's
great
different?
time. I'm so happy about this.
Okay. Okay. It has 3 charges. So Jen
Perfect.
and myself both need to roll.
Alright, yeah, okay, I'll roll a charisma saving throw real quick. I get a +6 to this.
Fuck.
That's 11 in total.
Okay, I also rolled an 11. So both of us immediately, as Lucia looks over, immediately just start painfully smiling.
I feel
Hey,
so
wait,
much better
Shopkeep
about
is
this
loving every
situation.
seconds of this.
Hey, why you do this?
You look like you're
I
having a
hate
great
you.
time.
I fucking hate you. I really. This is stupid. You're stupid.
You started it.
What's,
you did this to me. I'm loving it though. This is great.
You look like a cannot tile.
The shopkeep goes, gotcha. So yeah, this is absolutely 100%. Yeah, we're definitely selling these. I'm so glad I have so many of these. Wand of Smiles is what this is called. Very good item. Looking forward to it. The next thing that I need you to test out, and pulls out a small ring, and in the center of the ring has several different symbols on it with crossed arrows, and kind of extends it out with one of you to grab. If nobody else goes for it, he's gonna immediately dart towards this ring.
I'll let him go for it.
Okay.
Can I chuck you a question real quick first?
Yeah, quickly.
How long does the wand of smiling last?
I don't know. And so Callus immediately puts on the ring and is like, "You're not gonna fucking get me this time." Puts on the ring, and the moment that the ring secures on it, he takes a step forward and lunges 30 feet backwards and breaks the window and is thrown into the street. And the shopkeep just starts dying laughing. And he's like, "There's a part of me that thought that was gonna happen."
I didn't think I could smile any more than I already was, but
That's
I have a
that's the ring of defenestration. Yeah, when you give it to an unknown wearer, they get thrown out of the nearest window. Oh man, that tickles. That
How
tickles
much
to
does
watch
that
that.
cost? How much do you sell that for?
Oh yeah, let me look at the list here, and looks.
Like maybe if we were to like say bundle that with the candle, maybe a discount in there. He says with a ginormous smile on his face and no malice in his eyes.
The ring I have, I believe he sent me 50. I'm selling them for 25 gold apiece.
I know.
Is that like the discounted price, or is there like a lower?
That's the price that it would be normally.
Okay,
if
so
you're
then
trying
with
to
the
kind of bundle
discount,
everything up
it would
together.
be-
I'll give it to you. Make a persuasion check before I give you this deal.
Oh shit, that was a nat 20.
Oh. He goes, "You all have been such great sports," and he goes, if you just buy it, he's like, "I'll give you the candies for free." It's a little bit easier to twiddle those numbers.
Deal.
All right, you hand him 25 gold.
I do. I will
Okay.
subtract that out.
The next thing that he pulls out is what looks to be a sack of beans and sets it on the counter. A couple of the beans spilling out. Oh, wait, hold on. There's something else with this. He looks in the box and he pulls out a couple of, like a stack of clay pots, like small ones. And then he pulls out several individual packets of what look to be soil in one big bag. He opens up the top, pulls out a couple of packets of soil, stacks, 2 or 3 clay pots in front of you, depending on how many are going to participate in this, and goes, "Last one? This is so much fun."
What?
I'll participate.
That's
I'm
fine.
bought in now.
I'm still smiling.
At that time, Callus
Yeah,
walks
what's
in
that?
to the door, ting-a-ling-ling, and goes, "If one of you fucking says anything," he takes off the ring and slams it on the counter.
Hey Callus, while you were gone, I bought this other different ring it'll make you feel a bit better.
I
and
don't
I hand him the ring.
want it.
You sure? It's like a ring of like bliss, of like dopamine.
You do the
rush.
next one. I got thrown out of a fucking window. You do the beans.
He was telling us actually, you just did the ring wrong. If you put it on the
No.
other way, it'll work.
You can, if you'd like to, you can make a deception check with disadvantage.
Expertise.
I really wish I was here to guidance.
Nah, I'm just gonna leave that one there.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
I will
Got out the window again.
approach the pot though and place the bean in the soil.
I will also play.
Well, hold on, because we have to pick a bean. I need whoever's participating in this. Callus is not going to, unless heavily persuaded or forced. So if the both of you would like to roll D100s to figure out what bean you're gonna have.
I get to go grab my D100.
Yeah,
back in 10
same.
seconds.
One moment.
Okay, where is it? I love that not one, but two people in our party have a D100.
I got a 93. I have multiple D100s. I had to find the matching ones.
I also have multiple D100s.
Okay.
Oh, mom.
Oh, I found my mini D20.
The one day I don't have my D100.
Xander
Anyways,
has one.
Xander's sound asleep.
Oh, my mom.
I'm gonna roll just the two D10s. One's tens place, which I already have, and one's normal.
Sounds good.
That would be a 33.
Just
Okay.
roll 5
All right.
D20s.
So Jin, I need you to roll a 1d6 for me.
1d6. Gotcha. That's a 1.
Okay. So you plant your seed into the soil. Lucio, you also plant your seed in the soil. Or your bean, I'm sorry. Beans. And about a minute passes and nothing happens. And the store owner looks through the box again. He's looking for another note. And you see about a minute later, a sprout picks up. And then from that sprout, you see little fungus start to kind of bloom. And then from Jin's, you watch as this sort of bulb arches over, and you watch as a round sort of oblong sphere forms white and drops on the table and sort of rolls. And it cracks in half, and a bright pink chicken hatches and starts flapping madly and just starts running in random directions throughout the shop.
Oh, you have a baby.
Lucio, from yours, you watch as the bulb starts to sprout this what looks to be a stone statue, and sort of drops down. And the statue of a man kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, another lute player, groundbreaking. This one's gonna be a hero, adorable." And then
So
it just starts
what are
like
you, like, a
ridiculing
little-
you and mocking you.
You're so original
What?
too, buddy. Fucking little statue thing.
Oh, nice cloppers. They'll keep you in time.
I'm gonna like chisel you into something else.
At that time, when you all are running around, the shopkeep finds the note and goes, "Oh, gotcha! I found it. I found the note. You have," and it starts kind of like comparing the notes to what you all have. At this time, the chicken's also like scurrying around, knocks over one of the cups that one of the people was drinking, and like guts all over their shirt, and like, and they like start moving their way out, but still keeping an eye on like watching this show as this chicken basically destroys the shop, knocking things off the shelves.
Jin, can you contain your child, please? They're kind of making a mess.
That is not my child in the name of all the gods.
You just birthed it from your plant. That was your bean.
I planted a bean! A bean! I have seen weirder... Actually, no. I have not seen shit that fucking weird since the last time I accidentally peered into the Fae.
Who else is gonna raise it if you don't?
I don't fucking know. It's a fucking bean chicken!
I think my favorite part about this entire interaction is that Donnie has so much of himself in his character.
I don't know what
I
you're
can
talking
just
about.
see Donnie going into a shop and being like, "No, if you put the ring on backwards, it'll work just fine. Just put it on. Just put the ring on."
Just trust me.
I'm gonna give you like one of those taser handshakes, and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. If I hit you with the left hand, it won't hurt as bad."
I'm gonna try and go grab the chicken.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
I do like a half cartwheel this time. That is
Just the
12.
one-handed. A 12?
Yeah.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw now.
No. That is an 8.
Okay. So as you sort of corner the chicken and grab it, it like looks in your eyes. You look at it, its eyes start dilating really big, and it just goes, and then just explodes into confetti and glitter. You are deafened for 1 minute as this
Holy
confetti and
shit.
glitter basically covers the entire shop. I also need to
He
roll.
just got flashbanged.
Jen, you also need to roll. The shopkeep needs to roll, and so does Callus.
Jen, I'm so fucking sorry I killed your kid.
That's a 13.
Shopkeep succeeds, Callus fails.
I got a 13. I don't know if that succeeds or not.
Man,
I'm sorry, what'd you get?
13 total.
13 you pass.
Okay.
Yep. So, this happens, Callus is like, what the fuck was that? And the only two people can hear it is the shopkeep and you.
That my ears.
Oh, actually, you know what? I should roll for the statue as well. Statue also fails.
I didn't mean to do it. I was just trying to grab it. I don't know what I did.
Okay. So at this time, the shopkeep is kind of like disoriented and like shuts the door to the shop and then turns around at you all. And about that time, like the ringing starts to go away, and the shopkeep still holding the paper looks over and goes, I didn't get to it in time, but it explodes if you touch the chicken. And starts laughing. And he's like, how much fun was that? Oh man, it's going to be a lot to clean, but like, what a show. What a performance.
I hate it, but it was a show.
Lucio looks terrified, despite the ginormous smile still on his face.
And he comes
Might
over
be
to you,
crying a
Lucio, and he
little
goes,
bit.
what was your name again?
Square.
Square. Square, you've got really nice horns. You do look like you'd be fun at parties, and that fancy loot you got on the back, it must have cost a fortune. And at that time, the statue kind of goes like, no, and then just falls over lifelessly. And he kind of like slaps you on the shoulder, and he's like, 3 compliments and they're out. That thing would have followed you around for 48 hours. That seemed a little too cruel.
I kind of liked him. He was nice.
And he walks around and he goes, well, if you'd like to see if you can get a few more beans free, I'll let you take a few home.
Jin, you want to get some more beans?
I kind of just dead stare fucking Lucio for a second.
Yeah, I'm cool not getting more beans as well. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm stuffed.
What about you?
I'm gonna pee.
I keep wanting to call him Corvette.
Callus.
Vet?
His name's Callus.
What about you, Callus? You want to get some beans?
No, I don't want any fucking beans. Do we have the candle? Are we good? We're square? And the shopkeeper's like, oh yeah, you're well worth it, well worth it. I hope to see you all here tomorrow evening once we straightened up everything.
Candle.
I will definitely be
Yeah.
back.
Thank you so much. It was
Biggest
amazing.
Smile, biggest
I'm
smile
so
on my
glad.
face, though. Biggest smile.
Yeah, everybody outside sees a bunch of really happy customers leaving.
Oh, there's a couple people peering into the windows and kind of paying attention, especially the 3 that were in there and are still kind of looking in through the window, kind of enjoying the show. Because there was a chicken, they left, then there was an explosion. Like,
I would like to offer Callus another lickety split.
I don't want one of those things. They're gross.
You keep rejecting my olive branch, and it's hurting my heart.
Make a persuasion check.
That is not amazing. 13.
Okay. And he grabs one. And he goes, I've been a dick. I know that. Okay? I'm not in the greatest of moods. You saw what just happened. But if you're genuinely trying to be friends with me, I'll eat one with you.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that's what this is all about, you know? Making friends and shit.
Okay. Great.
I also grab a lickety split to eat from fucking Lucio.
Okay.
You see this
So the
smile
3 of
on
us?
my face? This
Yeah.
is from you now, taking that candy.
Okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And puts it in
will
his
say-
mouth.
I'll say I also have not been in the greatest of moods either. Lots happened today.
Yeah, that chicken thing kind of fucked with me a lot. Gonna have nightmares about that, I think. But I think it'll be good.
Before we get into
fuel
this
for-
conversation, if the two of you can make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh no. The
PTSD
chicken
save.
poisoned us.
Oh shit, that's a 5.
That is a 14.
Okay. So as you're talking, there's kind of a weird in your mouth, and you watch as
Oh god.
Callus takes out the lickety split, throws it on the ground, and goes, "I told you they're gross, but this is gonna be fun to watch." You all get severe cotton mouth. Your tongues turn black and are really elastic, and just mindlessly start slapping the sides of your face, trying to clean up the cotton mouth.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
my
God,
favorite
fuck.
bit. This is why you do it.
Let's do it.
You've never had one of these, Jim?
Cal-
No, I'm not veg.
Yeah, this is great. Me and the boys, eat a bunch of these. Just hang
so
out.
you have
Lick our
two more
mouths.
left. So Callus goes, "Come on, fucking dorks, let's get back to the campus." All right, from there,
How long does the lickety split last?
It's probably
as you all are walking, it goes away after about a minute.
it's probably scarier too, combined with the giant smiles.
No. Sorry. Timeline-wise, the smiles would have started to fade as soon as you grabbed the chicken, and then the chicken exploded. You all were
Oh,
deaf
okay.
for a minute, and then leaving that shop, going, what bad could possibly happen? Ate another sweet treat, and then for a minute had cotton mouth.
I didn't forget everything in this shop would make me do Constitution saving throw.
Oh man! Usually Constitution saving throws are scary. This is
Yeah.
just funny.
Yeah, it is. Helmick would hate this
Okay.
place.
We got 2 more. You want one, Jim? Another one?
I'm curious to how the water smiles would affect Zalzin.
I
can't
grab
smile.
Lucio by the shoulders and I just shake him.
We gotta
I
get off
start
it, man.
No.
You know I'm really fragile after that chicken thing. Why would you shake me? That's really fucked up.
Why would you offer another lickety split?
You blew up his child.
Because it's candy. I thought you liked it.
But here, I don't want any more. How about you finish the pack right now? Both of them.
Okay, deal. I would like to eat both of them.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Ooh, that's a 3.
Okay. So you deal with it for 5 minutes. Just the most severe, dry, cotton mouth, slapping yourself, hit your eyes a couple of times with that tongue. People are staring. It's an event.
He's trying his best to pretend like he's enjoying it.
Fair enough.
Let's go back.
You
to
all
that
walk
lady.
back, back to your dorms. The dorm assigner takes the candle, does the paperwork, says that she's going to file it in the morning, and you both successfully swap rooms. So, Jin, Lucio, you now roommates in this
Cool.
room. And Callus looks at you and goes, I will say you all were good sports. And thank you for helping me switch rooms.
Yeah.
See you around, best friend. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Too far. But I'll see you around. And turns around and knocks on door number 17. And he's immediately greeted with a friend, and they hug and go inside and then slam the door.
Yeah, I like that instead of like going to meet his friend, he had to come and get completely harassed and
Hey, I never unpacked.
Okay. Okay. You unpack. Does anybody want to do anything else before the night ends?
I think everybody would sleep.
Elmric is sleepy.
I just start.
Technically, I'm awake, but I'm resting.
It's like I just go on the floor with a piece of parchment. I have it ink and just start writing out like, here wait what here let me grab the line. Buried item or buried shard of the first broken promise, and just different ideas of just what that fucking means.
Okay.
Do I need to make like an intelligence roll to see if I even get anywhere close? Or is it just me like I feel it might just be more just be scrabbling ideas.
Yeah, I mean, based off of your background, you would have no. I don't want you to have roll and it be some insane DC that wouldn't be a chance. At this point, with your background and your knowledge, you would have no idea.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I will write that down actually.
Yeah, but you're in the place to start. You know.
Yeah. I'll lock myself in the library and like probably tomorrow.
Okay.
But after that, I
So-
will in fact go to bed.
All right, Jen. Okay. Jen and Lucio, we're already on you, so we'll get you started. You wake up, go to the mess hall. There's breakfast. You see there are what?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. You see that there are voice fruit medleys that are singing notes when they're bitten into by the students. You see eggs a la spotlight that are assisting with amplification of the eater's voice. You see inkwell jams on toasts made of dark berries, rosewater pastries made of croissants, dusted in sugars, echo coffee, the whole thing. Zalzin and Sir Godfrey, same thing, breakfast. You see eternal grain porridge and dried fruits and ghostly sugar that flickers with kind of a pale moonlight. You see stone fruit preserves, spectral tea that whispers, remembrance bread carved with glyphs, cheese wrapped in thin sheets of edible silver.
I stare at my
Helmreich.
food. That's all I do.
It's pretty. Helmreich, you wake up. Blexa is still fast asleep. Whenever you're ready, there's breakfast, scorched ember bread, smoky nut. You see magma egg with sort of a soft-boiled egg with pepper oil. Seared drake sausage, ashen root mash with charcoal seasoning, volcanic black coffee that's like thick syrup with little hints of chocolate and smoke.
Homelake loves
Oh my
a smoky nut.
Fucking
Yeah, yeah.
just stuffing his face.
Yeah.
Smoky nut.
Yeah, just voraciously just eating as much as he can.
Okay.
I think there is a more appreciation though for what he is eating.
Okay. All right.
Are we in
And
the
then
same cafeteria, or we're in separate? Like it's still in our kind of designated areas.
Yeah, you're still at the campuses. Yeah.
Okay.
So whenever breakfast is done, classes have begun. You look at your class schedule, and for all of you, is your first class for first years, a sort of introduction called Foundations of the Weave, which is held at the Biblioplex.
That.
So, unless anybody has
send it
anything
over.
that they want to do beforehand, and you all head there.
I immediately chromatic orb the spider I see next to Godfrey. I saved you.
For the 8 damage.
Oh, fire! Oh, well, you know.
Well, you see, I got a help now, so I cast Eldritch Blast.
Fireball.
What?
All right, we are
go
Helmreich
ahead.
just beelines for class.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you would just beeline.
Oh,
I get
also head
there
out to
like
class.
2 minutes.
I don't know
late.
why I think I was an insult. Like,
I think Helmreich sees all of these schedules and stuff not as I should go to class, but as my superiors have ordered me this, and in hell, if I disobey a superior, I am flogged and killed as a testament to others. So he's like,
I conjure.
yeah, I got to go to class immediately.
When I,
He's there
when I
like
get
30
ready
minutes
to-
early.
When I get ready to head out, Dio, I conjure Tenzo's floating disc in case any of my companions want to put their things on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Daniel
would
doesn't know what to do with
just-
himself without combat, so he's like, I'm gonna burn all my spells regardless of where the ship
Well,
goes
no,
by the end of the day.
It's a ritual spell, Dio, so. A lot of my spells are ritual spells. I hardly have any combat spells. Surprisingly. You know? Does that surprise you, Dio? Does that surprise you?
Your
I hardly have
character
any
most
combat
certainly
spells?
surprised me. 100% in a good way. It was very refreshing. I'm very excited.
But yeah, Tenzo's floating disc is a ritual spell, so I use the ritual version, so I don't use a spell slot. 10 minutes.
Fair
to
enough.
cast.
Fair enough.
Godfrey
Um,
just walks to class.
It floats with us. The floating disc floats with us. It's okay. You can put things on the floating disc. It's there.
I don't trust the floating disc or you.
The floating disc is there for everyone.
I don't know if you're going to leap off of a cliff with my stuff.
It would plummet. It would plummet with the
Does,
floating disc, and it doesn't go
Does
over.
Helmrich, does Helmrich see anybody that he recognizes on the way?
On the way there, no.
Okay.
The
I'm
bridge that
Zoltan's
goes from
reading.
Throm to the Biblioplex doesn't cross any other campuses.
Oh,
Wait a
well,
minute.
actually, wouldn't Blaxia be going with me because she's a first year?
The last place that you left her, unless you have something different, she was still asleep in her room.
Oh, then yeah, Helmrich just goes.
Actually, I'm going to ride the floating disc. I can stand on that thing.
I would like to make
Okay.
Jin and I a
Never
little
mind.
bit
It's
late.
immobile.
That way, when
No,
we walk
no,
in,
no,
everybody
I'm
has
not
to
late.
look at us.
No,
and we get a
you're
bunch of
late.
attention.
I'm there 5 minutes early.
No,
Look
I'm like
where you
trying
are.
to like stop you. I keep standing in front of you and trying to have conversations with you.
I cast,
Like, look at
I
this real
cast
fast.
Misty Step.
All right, well then
Step of
just
the
I
day,
show up
Misty
like
Step.
3 minutes late. Sorry guys, I had such a busy morning.
I like how illusory script lasts for 10 days. Funny spell. Yeah.
Okay.
I just have
So
a
as you
ton
all
of
walk
disc on me.
into the very familiar Biblioplex, I love the fact that Lucy and you just are like, sorry about that. There's like 150 people in this room.
Don't mind me, guys.
Standing.
I'll just find my seat. Don't even
You're
worry
just-
about me. Don't look.
The quietest
recognize
inside
each other?
voice. I apologize. I just was late.
I'm sorry. I
Do we-
just
do
don't
we-
even keep going on. Don't stop anything on my behalf.
Do we all see each other?
If you would like to, if you're making a conscious decision to kind of look out for each other, you guys could find each other.
I'm gonna scan the room, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
doubt
Okay.
Helmrich's that hard to miss.
yeah.
Helmet definitely is not. Zalzin's not hard to find. I mean, you are in a sea of very diverse people.
I cast
Um,
disguise self and try to look like Homer. I'm not doing it.
I think
Yeah, fuck.
Helmrich would make his way to the others. Particularly Jin and Lucio.
Okay, so yeah,
I
it takes a few minutes, but you all find each other.
okay.
You
Godfrey.
are the least
It's
threatening of anyone I have met here. Better to have weak bodies by my back.
And that's when Zalzin and Godfrey walk up, right?
That's so funny because I was thinking the same thing, but like in like a mental way.
I wouldn't say it's too weak. I wouldn't say it's weak.
Do you wish your bones to be broken and fed to you? I can do this.
Well, I just mean like like when it comes to like
Interesting.
talking and thinking,
Like-
I think that might be more like
Bones
our
taste-
area.
Oh.
My bones have been broken
okay.
many times.
Helmrich is going to grab him by the shoulder, and with all the force, is going to come as close as he can to breaking a bone.
Wait, Jin or
No, not
Yeah, he
Jin.
grabs Jin.
Fucking Lucio. No,
I had
Lucio.
them checked it.
Can
Okay.
I roll an athletics check?
Okay, describe what you're trying to do again. Without you're
He
not
is-
trying to break his arm, but
He is grabbing his shoulder, and it's just trying to hurt him really bad. Just like squeezing the shit out of his shoulder.
okay. Yeah, make a strength check, and then we'll contest it with Sir Godfrey's Constitution.
This is Lucio.
It's not Godfrey. It's Lucio. It's
Oh,
Lucio.
Lucio. I'm sorry.
I would-
Oh,
can it
Godfrey,
be
get
an
thrown under the bus here.
Can it be an athletics check?
For you, yeah, I can. Yeah, the athletics is fine.
I would like to cast reduce on myself and make myself small. What
Okay,
are you
you're
gonna hurt a
casting
little
reduced?
guy like me? Yeah, I'm just a little
That
guy.
was 8. That was 18.
Okay, if he casts reduce, go ahead and do it with advantage.
Yeah, I'm a little guy now.
Lucio,
Everyone's
go
gonna
ahead and
see
roll with
you
disadvantage.
bullying me, by the way.
That's
and
a
I'm so
dirty
small.
20.
Okay, Lucio, what'd you get?
I got a 13 total.
Okay, Helmerick, what is your strength modifier?
So my athletics is plus 11.
Okay, Lucio, you take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! What the fuck, bro?
I'm gonna walk up and be like,
I'm so little,
not-
man. That's
Ow.
fucked up.
Zal's gonna walk up and be like, interesting. I expected the warrior to go after stronger opponents.
Dude, you're
I
bullying
go
the
after
fuck out of me
any
right now.
Who insult me?
I was trying to compliment you, man. I said
This
you were
little
big and
creature-
strong. And
He-
then
he
you
looked-
I
He, like-
know
he gets
sidewinder
closer, he goes-
insults when I hear them. I
he
live
gets
with
smaller.
devils.
I don't know, man. All I know
I think
is you
Godfrey-
hit me, and I'm fucked up, bro. I might need to go to the nurse, or we have like a medic on site.
Helmerick, there's no need to resort to barbaric violence against these
It
Yeah, what
squishy
the
people.
fuck, bro?
The simplest solution for teaching lessons. Broken
See, that's
bones
what I was
need
saying.
more
You're just-
lessons.
You're more simple with things.
Okay,
I cannot
It's not like an insult.
Just good. I think Helmut deeply just
I'm just
doesn't
gonna put a
want to
hand
kill
on
you.
Helmerick's shoulder and be like,
Um,
try to calm him.
can you roll a persuasion check?
I'm not good at it, but I'll try. I got a -1, buddy.
Oh,
it's supposed all over again.
Oh my
With
god.
guidance, of course. Okay, we got
I'm gonna give you.
Hey,
bardic
okay.
inspiration.
So we got a 20 -1 in total, so that's 19.
Wait, a natural 20?
No, a 20 in total with guidance. -1 for
Oh,
my
yeah.
lack of persuasion abilities. But it's a 19.
Okay, I think Helmerick. I got a 10. Helmerick kind of stares down at Lucio. He takes like a deep breath when he feels your hand, and he goes, "I will not spill blood in this room."
Very
And he
good.
kind of creaks back into his chair.
I think I'm already bleeding.
It's good that you can restrain yourself. Can I pick
Look,
up?
man, we'll
Can I pick
call
up
it a
Lucio?
truce and no hard feelings.
Can I pick up the small Lucio?
We'll call it a draw. You know.
If you'd
Even
like to.
Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him pick me up.
He's gonna put you on
Okay.
his floating disc.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, now you have a little floating disc.
What is the size of your floating disc?
Good question. I just had the stats for it for a second.
It's 5.
It's 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick.
Okay. It's gonna have
And
to
it
be
puts the
above
people
you, just based off of how crowded this room is.
Well, it
Did
can't
anybody
go above
important
me.
see me getting bullied?
It can't go above you?
No, it floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice. You can see within range.
Okay. Okay, then we'll have to say it's in like an aisle.
Yeah.
Was there anybody important that saw me getting bullied relentlessly, violently?
Me.
Define important.
Just like a teacher or anything that anybody like not a student, I guess.
Now that you can tell.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit next to Helmerick.
It's just like high school.
Godfrey is going to say to Lucio while he's floating on the disc, words and blades are one and the same, and so anyone who chooses to lob words should be willing to unholster his blade and defend himself.
I don't got a blade, man. I got a lute and this
Looking,
like, little pipe flute thing.
looking at
I'll
God,
tell you a
Zalzin just plainly says, he's just a little god.
I'm just a little dude. It's
How do you
also my
expect him to defend
birthday.
himself against a literal brick wall of what I think?
Yeah, I told him he was like super strong. I don't stand a chance
Helmrick's a
against that.
brick house.
He's so big and muscular and hot. What would I do to him?
Does Helmrick hear this?
I think next time.
hearing this, but he's actively ignoring all of this.
Helmrick, do you see? The person you hurt admires you. I think.
In the hills, it
I was
is
trying to
normal
compliment
to
him.
be showered with compliments after breaking your opponent's bones. All of them are lies and never to be trusted.
Well, that's kind of rude.
You'll have to show
down my
me around the
compliments
hell
like that.
someday, Helmrick.
I would rather not.
When's this orientation starting?
Just getting out your time.
He just looks away. He's like,
In the middle of the aisle, by the way, sort of huffing it in front of this disc, you see a Loxodon sort of look over at you and go, "You gonna move this disc?" Kind of looks
Hey, man, I'm
generally
sitting here.
in that direction because he's not sure who actually cast it.
I was
I just don't even
fucked up.
respond. I'm
I
just
need the-
staring.
I need the disabled section.
I can't walk here.
There's another aisle? Is there not? Like, come on, man. I can't see shit right now.
At this time, you see that there's a woman kind of making her way onto the raised dais in the center of the room, and Loxodon looks at you and goes, and then just
just a
walks
little
back
guy.
up the stairs, goes over to the next aisle, goes down. The woman that walks to the raised dais has this unhurried grace about her. You see she has long silver blonde hair that's tied in the back of her with ribbons and then braided down. You see faint traces of arcane runes that sort of glow beneath her skin. Her eyes are this like piercing violet. She's dressed in layered robes of what look to be like midnight blue and parchment white with like chalk dust. And there's a silver chain that holds an obsidian quill that's attached to her left hip. And she looks out to the crowd that's everybody's kind of, gathering themselves and, hushing themselves and things like that to listen out. And she goes, "Magic is not a thing that you hold. It is the grammar by which reality speaks itself. And we call that grammar the weave, a lattice of possibilities stretched through every breath you take, every stone you stand on, every star that pretends it's far away. And history has proven that the weave can be scarred. It's been broken and mended, tangled and tuned. Every arrogance leaves a seam, and every act of care leaves a stitch. Candlekeep records these fractures. I train the hands that won't make new ones. You'll hear many philosophies here. Growth, decay, number and paradox, flame and form, voice and shadow, order and wilderness. They're not enemies, they're dialects. But dialects do not excuse vandalism. Some of you will one day bargain for power. It's inevitable. Warlocks in particular sometimes learn to lean onto a counterfeit loom, if you will. This so-called shadow weave, a hungry echo spun to mimic true structure. It offers shortcuts, colder flames, quieter compulsions, miracles that leave no footprint. It's flattery with the secrecy. And like all flattery, it asks you to look down at the one thing it imitates. Hear me. To taunt the weave is to tempt it to answer back. Not because it's a god, but because it's consequence. When you deride the pattern that sustains you, when you twist it for spectacle or spite, your work inherits that what it contempts. Spells fray, wards whistle, a friend takes a wound meant for your pride. the bill always arrives. My charge here at Obius is simple and stern. Preserve what is known, test what is unknown without cruelty, and leave the world better tuned than we found it. You may bend the weave, you may wrestle with it, argue with it, even outwit it for a breath or two, but you will not bully it, and you will not poison it to win a duel or a debate or an audience's roar. If your magic needs mockery to stand, it will always need a crutch. Today, you will practice respectful. Let's disguise it as an invitation. Let's make light without fire. Without the crutch of a cantrip. You will persuade the weave to shine. Gently. Brilliantly. Safely. And while you work, remember that the weave always keeps receipts. And she puts her hand in the air and her thin sleeve sort of falls from her forearm, revealing her thin, pale hand. And she takes her middle finger and thumb and presses them together, and then pulls back slowly, leaving in its place what looks to be a ghostly hand where her hand was. And as they pull away from each other, the hand sort of turns and waits expectingly. The weave is not a tool. It's the loom. Every spell you cast is a tug on its threads. Too harsh, and it frays. Too selfish, and it unravels. And as she's saying this, the hand begins to sort of drift up, ascending slowly, and faintly refracting in the light like a spider web or like a fishing line. You see all the way kind of at the dome, a very thin thread dangling in the center of the room. And the hand makes its way to the thread and gently pulls. And she goes, too reckless, and you watch as the hand grasps the thread and tugs. And you see as the threads separate a sort of a rippled shatter, and you hear this kind of a sharp crack echo through Candlekeep. And it tears. I want you to interact with the weave in a new way. And she closes her eyes. She puts one hand in the air as far as she can. And with the other, she extends it all to you. And with her hand up, she slowly lowers it, muttering something under her breath. And you watch with the other hand, she sort of drifts out dozens and dozens of fibers that sort of twist, healing the thread above and reforming it. And then that thread brings down hundreds of individual threads that sort of drift in your direction, each of you having an extension of the main thread above right in front of you. And she goes, reach out and touch your thread. Do not cast, simply feel.
Helmrich grabs
I do
his thread.
I do a very calculated twang of it.
Define
Very
twang.
calm. Like a nice little strum.
Okay.
I
Helmer-
reach in with. Oh, sorry.
Helmrich, what were you saying?
Helmrich just grabs his.
Okay.
I pluck it like a lute string.
Okay.
I go in carefully with both hands, kind of just attempting to do what she says, just try to feel it. Trying not
Okay.
to just immediately pluck the thing.
So, as dozens of students around you sort of do their own individual interaction with this, as well as you all, I'll let you decide, but I need you to make either a wisdom check, an arcana check, or an insight check, depending on how you're interacting with this.
Oh boy, I can use Arcana?
I could use Arcana?
Oh,
Mhm.
you said a wisdom check, an insight check?
Or an arcana check.
I think he'll do an
Alright.
insight check. That's the only thing I have.
That is a nat 1 from me. Technically
Oh
a
my
9
God.
was the number.
Helmrich got a 21 total.
I got a math time.
Sheesh.
I got 25 in total.
Godfrey got a nat 1.
Oh, 2.1. Jesus.
I am not rolling good.
Yeah, I rolled like shit.
Lucia,
I got
what'd
a
you get again?
7.
Okay.
Actually, no, I got a. Did I get 20? Yeah, I got 25. Yeah, 25.
My head really
Okay.
hurts, so I'm not the best at magic at the moment.
For those of you who got above a 12, you feel this warmth and flow of the weave like a living creature, like a current. And for those of you who got below, as you immediately sort of forcibly grab it, you immediately are hit with a painful static shock as the weave almost retaliates against the way that you're approaching it. For those of you who did get shocked, how do you feel?
Godfrey feels lied to. Godfrey feels betrayed.
I feel like Jin feels sad about it, and also in a similar way a bit betrayed.
Yeah, Lucio's feeling real bad. He's taking L's on L's at this point.
Like how Helmut's the one that says he's like just straight up grabs it and he fucking gets a 21. He's like, yes.
You got it in the right spot, okay?
I
Yeah.
understand this thing.
I understand.
Okay. And she clears her throat and she goes, now, cast any cantrip of your choosing and see how the weave reacts. I will mention this though. Do be selective with your choice. Let's not make any dreadful decisions this morning, shall we?
I cast Eldritch. I cast my chance.
I cast
Um,
the classic mage spell, Prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
Helmrich will cast Firebolt. But he kind of aims it at his arm.
Okay.
Actually, no. Guidance.
Helmrich is
I always have to use
self-harming.
guidance. What am I, stupid? I guidance.
You've
the
already
fucking
you've
weave.
already cast prestidigitation.
No!
It's already on the
Do
record.
not give me guidance to shoot myself.
Oh no, not you. I was talking about.
Is that heroin? Guidance.
What inspiration on that?
I'm like trying to shoot myself in the head. He's like, guidance. You gotta put that barrel up a little higher there, buddy.
No, that was for the weave thing. But yeah, I'm using prestidigitation. You gotta use something besides guidance, you know.
I have no cantrips.
Mm-hmm. If you don't have any cantrips, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm
This is super
gonna
good.
minor illusion and strum my lute and make it real loud and pretty sounding.
Okay. Zalzin, what do you do with prestidigitation?
You can do a lot with that, so that's a good
Sure can.
question. Maybe I clean the weave of its impurities.
All right, Hitler, relax.
Can you alternatively tarnish the weave?
Can you soil the weave?
Well, you can soil it. It says you instantaneous clean or soil object.
Okay, so we'll say that you in tune with it and try to clean it of its impurities, whatever that means. For those of you who cast a cantrip, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
Oh God, that is not Helmrich's special.
Please, just
19.
not. Okay, this is actually something. So that is okay. So I need
Holy
to
shit.
math. 25.
Okay.
Helmut got a 19 minus 2. So
Okay.
you got a
Let's see
17.
here. So, Dio, you're not gonna believe this. I got an 11. I rolled that one.
Okay.
Let's go 19.
I cast the best mage hand this world's ever seen.
Apparently, by cleaning of the
You
impurities.
maged the
in,
fuck out of that hand.
So Zalzin, the weave not really being sure what your intentions are, the spell kind of just fails.
I try again.
Helmrich, as you go to cast it and shoot it into your arm, the weave ends up actually pulling it into itself. So you take no damage. Same thing with the mage hand. The mage hand sort of gets kind of pulled in and separated from you into the weave. The loot notes, Lucian, sort of gets pulled in. And she continues on and goes, Good. Some of you may think that you came here to learn power. You did not. You came here to learn restraint and
Zalzin gets up and
respect.
leaves.
Where are you going? Sit down, mechanical.
Mechanical
And I
bad.
start floating away on the orb with him.
They
Wait,
just
no,
is
I
still
wanna
in the
stay.
aisle. She goes, you came here to learn restraint and respect. Without it, your power will be the very dagger that guts you. Ball around, Obius. Find a metaphor for the weave that resonates with you. Whether you cast magic or not, you have relationships. Present it at the next class. Failure to do this, and you will not find me forgiving. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
I'm tempted to fail.
She said, find a metaphor?
Yeah.
Correct.
Interesting.
I not know what metaphor is.
I've got a journal full of metaphors.
Alright, real quick, just to make sure. Find a metaphor for, like, the weave and how it interacts.
How it relates to you.
Yeah, I was just gonna find a
I've
metaphor
already-
for like how cool.
I've
I
already
am.
found my metaphor, Dio.
Okay. All right. So the morning is yours. What do you want to do?
I would like to get off of my sphere, and go approach Helmrich.
Oh no.
I would just like to forgive you for beating the shit out of me, and I think we can be really good friends. I think you and I, we got like a good chemistry going here.
How long does your reduce last for?
Doesn't say anything, but just keeps staring down at you.
The reduce is only a minute, so I'm no longer a little guy.
And you're still shorter than Helmrich.
That is correct. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take that as we're good now. I give him like a little fist bump.
He doesn't match. He just stares at your fist and says, "What is this?"
We're like friends. We're gonna like you put your knuckles against mine, but like not in an aggressive like hitting me type of way. And like,
Helmrich's already reeling for a punch. You say that, and he slowly lowers his fist, and he steadies his breath, and goes, "Will this fist bump stop your nagging and insults?"
yeah, it's like an olive branch, and then we're like best friends after it. We're like partners.
As seeming as it seems you have no ability to defend yourself, he fist bumps you.
Hell yeah, I'm making so many friends.
Zalzin's gonna look at Helmut and be like, "Very good. You seem to be able to control your violent tendencies."
It
He
is
pats
an
you on the head.
ongoing struggle.
A few minutes ago, you obliterated his arm.
Again, this is an ongoing struggle.
But you are ever-changing. And fast. I congratulate you, Helmrich.
I would hope so.
I go to do a fist bump as well. I will do what Jin has done.
Is this also an olive branch?
I suppose so.
This is a strange land. And he fist bumps you.
Clang.
Definitely, it's like the sound of plate versus iron.
Feels almost
you
identical
still-
to fist bumping Lucio.
Almost identical.
Soft
So,
squishy
is there-
hand versus.
Is there anywhere else we have to go? Or is that like our class for today?
You have a couple hours before your next class.
Okay, but we gotta find a metaphor though of the weave.
Is this a
feel
metaphor
I am-
for capturing the weave?
How it relates to you.
Hmm.
How are you perceiving the weave?
See, me
Is
and
it the
Helmrich.
specific interaction you've had with the weave, or like is it how it reacted to us as individuals in that moment, or something else?
I think just how it feels to you, personally. If the weave is like language and expression, how does that relate to you? Find a metaphor for it. I think I've got Helmrich's.
You've
I'm
got a week
currently-
before your next class, so you got time.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So Helmrich
All right,
looks and goes, where would we spend time? Is there an arena, a gymnasium, a training lounge?
No, you're
think-
looking for
I'm gonna-
places to like chill. I think.
I'm gonna look
Like,
for
relax.
anything
Training
like
lounge does
is there an
sound
instructor
nice.
nearby, Theo?
I am looking for places
Is there what?
to break bones.
Is there like an instructor nearby or something? Or any like
As far as like finding
a
information out,
faculty? Yeah, faculty.
there's Koi at the very beginning of the biblioplex for inquiries.
We could go speak to Koi, Helmrich.
Sure.
All right,
Can I accompany you too?
I would also
You may.
also like to accompany.
I'd like to get a lay of the land.
Dalton
Dude.
starts making his way towards Koi.
As
I think-
we're
I think we're all
as we're
approaching
walking, Helmrich looks at Jin and goes, I think I know the measure of your ally, but what of you?
In what terms do you speak?
Who are you?
I'm Gentarovish, a boy from a poor town you've never heard.
From a poor family. Sorry.
This explains nothing. What do you do? What value do you serve? What blade do you bring?
Hmm.
I think
How
he plays
to-
music.
I mean, I do. It's great to do, but I mean, I have participated in combat. I have fought a lot more than I would want.
Have
But
you taken lives? Ended paths?
yes, there were a few times.
By what means?
Oh, you're not gonna like magic.
Helmrich nods. A wizard is a powerful ally. I have seen contingents of devil mages bring low mighty demons.
Yeah, a wizard.
Helmrich nods.
Wizards are formidable, yes. Says
Ew.
the wizard walking next to you.
Are you one as well, man of metal? Zalzan.
I suppose I could be called such a thing.
In the vagaries of a wizard. Truly one.
But I like to see myself as something more than the base wizard that you might
He-
know.
He gives kind of a chuckle. And with the pride as well.
I am writing.
You know, since we were all bowling
thousand
Lucio
sphere.
earlier. Yeah, since we were bowling Lucio earlier, I'm gonna shocking grasp him.
I'm just gonna electrocute him with my taser hand.
Yeah, let's just grab him.
I'm on your sphere writing a ballad about how me and Helmrich had this epic battle, and I almost won it.
Well, how long does it take us to get to Koi?
Just a minute or two, just as you're
Okay.
walking.
Once
out
we
of
get
the-
there, once we get there, Zalzan's going to point at Helmut and be like, "Excuse me, Koi, was it?"
Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, bye. Sorry, I'm just telling everybody goodbye. Yeah. How can I help? How's it going?
Oh, Helmut wants to know where he can break bones.
Bones.
I
Like,
wish
for food?
No, I experience battle. I wish to
Oh.
stretch my muscles. This place is confining to one such as me.
I gotcha. We don't have usually a place for fighting, but I do know that during the Dragon's Tail Festival tonight, they'll usually do some sort of physical engagements and things like that. So you might be interested in that.
This is good. He
Why do you want to
turns
beat people up,
toward.
though?
I come from places of war.
And that defines you.
This is normal. I
I'm not. I'm just just asking.
Normalcy is necessary here. This place is strange, too comforting. I need to stretch my muscles.
He violently obliterated
Experience
Lucio's
battle
arm.
again.
Yeah, see, now I'm understanding you did that because it's like a coping mechanism for you, which is, making life forgiving you.
He's just on the little platform.
Look at Lucio on his shoulder.
I'm adding this
He-
emotional layer into my story now. This is good information.
Takes a deep breath. It is to prevent murders from happening on the campus. Specifically that one, and he points towards him. I will kill him if I do not have a chance to vent my frustrations.
No, we're best friends now. We fist bumped.
Helmut, I wouldn't mind fighting you, or at least having a spar.
You know of battle.
I suppose you could test your mettle against mine. No pun intended.
Maybe one day, but he points towards Godfrey. I wish to fight this one. His armor is beaten, but his sword is too clean.
I have told you once before, Helmrich, this blade has a cold purpose. It is not meant to spill the blood of the breathing. You are not my prey.
Oh, is your prey made of paper and ash, as all vampires are? Nothing worthy, it seems.
You would be a fool to assume that vampires pose no threat.
I would be a fool to assume you prove a threat.
If you force my hand, you will be bruised by it.
And force it I will, for I'd like to see you try.
It would
Perhaps we should
require...
do this outside.
Helmrich nods. At the Dragon Festival, I will best him and throw him to the ground.
Oh, I would love to
Yes.
see this.
An entertaining thought, Helmrich.
And yet this is a true one. He kind of stares down at you, kind of like getting your measure, and he shakes his head. The dead show no true strength.
I guess then I will show you how mistaken you are.
Alright. You may try. Helmrich nods and goes, I have something to look forward to this evening. He nods to Koi. Thank you, librarian.
Are you guys friends?
Which one of us?
All of
Yes.
us?
What do you mean by friends?
Do you want to be friends? I'm Lucio.
I
What
do.
is a friend?
They are interesting companions to be around.
I do not wish to hurt any of these breathing ones.
I'm not
I wish
breathing, if you
to-
think about it.
Keep the devil you know around you.
friends, Koi. Don't worry.
I cast
I-
dancing lights around Homer.
he's like, no, we're friends. I promise.
No. I'm not saying that to Koi. I'm just saying that to Koi.
I know.
Okay.
I cast dancing lights around Homer.
Helmut immediately starts swatting at them. What is this?
Interesting.
I stopped writing
Foul
my ballad,
magics.
and I
It's
Magic.
just.
It's magic and the lights.
Relax. It's just a
It's the
simple
same
spell.
thing.
He has a seizure.
Oh my god!
killed him.
That's all
I bested Homer.
It's a strobe light. That's his weakness.
Don't
Oh.
worry, I can cast mending on you.
So how you guys liking OBS so far? What houses are you all in?
I exploded a chicken.
Really?
What an interesting
How'd
conversation.
you do that?
Lucy.
I don't know.
Was it someone's son by chance?
It was a magic thing, but I'm in house in Antiquil.
Hmm.
Basalt for me.
I am.
Assault.
Is
That's
it?
right. We talked about that. Yeah.
This is. I'm in House Zephyrus, right?
You?
Or House Throm. House Throm.
Throm.
He Helmut goes, I am of House Throm, and I have wrestled fire and stone, but the wind eludes me.
Do you
That
have
makes
a
sense for
roommate
you.
too, Helmut?
Just like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you have a roommate too, Helmut? Me and...
I do. She calls herself an artist.
Or have you been getting along swimmingly with your new companion?
She has not tried to kill me, and I have not tried to kill her. This is better than most bunkmates I've had.
I'm just gonna look over at Lucio. Perhaps you should take notes from his roommate. If you ever see her.
I've not.
I would
tried to
love
kill
that
him.
conversation. She was just like, I just talked to him like he was a normal person. It was a pretty cool conversation. What did you say? I called him dumb and stupid, but I think we're best friends now.
We are best friends. We fist bumped. It's official. We're closer friends than you and your roommate, probably.
Ooh.
Hey, Lucio.
Yeah, what's up?
Where did you grow up? This is a genuine question. Where?
I would like to know this.
Me as well. You remind me of the people back home.
I don't care too much.
Oh, I had a really modest upbringing. It's really not worth talking about.
Your look rivals that of Devil Nobles, I know. This is a lie.
Well, yeah, that's because I look cool as fuck, but
You
that's got
carry
nothing to do
more
with my
gold
past.
on on jewels than you do actual gold.
Well, yeah, the people love me.
Define people.
Helmrich stops a nearby person, like, and takes him and points towards Lucio and goes, "Do you love this man?"
Hey, were you there at my show? With Jin? We totally, we crushed that other dude. It was awesome. Everybody loved it.
Do I need to roll?
You grabbed a random person and
Pointed at Lucio.
It was like he was. I like to think he was walking by me, and Helmrich just shoves like a massive hand in front of him, and he
Okay.
just points
I'm
towards
just
Lucio.
banking on
Do
the
you
fact
love
that
this
he
man?
saw that exchange between us from last session.
let me hold on 1 second. Hold on. I got this.
Either that or that, my name
Okay,
is
okay.
spread somewhat, already.
Okay, so you grab a person and because I want to roll for that chance. So you grab a person and you say what again?
Do you love this man?
And he looks at you and he's like, hey, yeah, you're that guy that played in. I saw that the whole thing,
Yeah,
the guitar thing and stuff.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, you totally embarrassed that guy. I saw that. I was there.
Yeah, what a fucking asshole
Yeah.
that dude was.
All we're talking
Curious.
about it is, yeah, yeah.
Bro, I'm actually
keeps looking up at Helmrich, and like his mood totally changes. Like
He kind of like Helmrich kind of puts a hand to his helmet, and as if he's trying to like rub his face, and goes, "You may go. Thank
What
you."
an
Okay.
interesting scientific experiment.
Yeah, yeah,
Zalton
good one.
stops the next nearest person.
okay,
And then he points. He walks in front of them in his 8-foot towering.
We have to
form.
do this 100 times to get the
And
answer.
then he just leans in really close to them with his green eyes.
he runs. Did you just jerks around and just starts bucking it out of the Biblioplex?
I saw him there too. I recognize him actually.
I look at another person, but don't leave. But I say, before you run.
Yeah.
But people,
It goes, good, you did not run. And then he points his staff at Lucio, and he goes, do you love this person?
I've never seen that bad in my life.
Thank you.
yeah, I don't know that.
Finally.
We're at a 50-50 now.
Hey, but like, if we
I-
were in like a bar and I came up to you, you'd like, you know, we'd talk, like, we'd have like chat. You'd be into that.
If
If
were in the
a
hells
giant
and I
wall
had
had stopped me from leaving, yeah, I would. We
I don't
talk.
know that guy.
Is-
He's not in the hypothetical. He's gone in this hypothetical. It's just me and you.
Oh, I don't really go outside much.
I could like sing you a song.
No, please don't.
you may leave. This test
Okay.
is
Just
over.
you may leave. The test is over.
Most of the people
Okay,
love me.
thanks,
There are
guys.
some
Thank you for your
exceptions to the
cooperation.
rule.
And like scoots past Salzin and just kind of like keeps eye contact until
I keep eye contact
fully
with
outside.
him. I keep
Alright.
full eye contact with him.
Elmeric nods and goes, I must pass time till this tournament begins.
What do you
this
intend to do?
festival. I do not know. I do not know this place.
Perhaps we could play a game, if there are games around here.
You see Helmeric pulls out a deck of cards that look extremely well used. I do know of these games. I know.
You know how to play poker?
I dabble, but my tricks are performative. Helmeric is going to roll a performance check.
Oh,
Do a card trick.
What are you trying to do?
I think he's trying to just do like a fancy shuffle.
Okay. How long have you been using these cards?
Helmeric, I think, would play these, like, play with cards in his off time. If he was not fixing something and he needed to pass time, he would play cards. I think
Then yeah, you're proficient. You don't need to roll. You just, shuffle
Okay,
it.
sweet.
Yeah.
that was a pretty nice shuffle.
That was
Well,
impressive.
Helmut
Yeah,
nods.
like you.
If there's one thing that devils like, it is card games. Easy to cheat.
Can we play?
Is this Koi?
Yeah.
You would play cards with me?
I would love to
I
play.
would also
I'm gonna go over to the cafeteria because it's my break time and I'm gonna go get a drink and food. Do you guys want to come hang out?
I could use it.
Yeah, I got nothing else. And I won't play the cards.
In the
Yeah, we're talking about like
cafeteria,
where you guys
maybe
are
we
from
will
and stuff. I
see-
want to know all the things.
Maybe
I
we
go
will
Have a
wherever
day
the
or
sword
two.
goes.
I need my brewer. I wish to
Hey,
procure ale.
Like for Dio, what time of day is it?
It's morning.
Morning.
Is there any way Lucio would know where to find Guar right now?
No.
Alright, lame.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm down to
oh, wait,
float
Helmut,
to the
Water
cafeteria.
will show up one day soon.
I need to purchase
Should we
something
see
from
him? We will take him. I will bargain his wares in our game.
Yeah, no, I'm really interested in his wares.
All right,
It's
we all head to the cafeteria.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So it's just on the opposite side. She walks around the table and then passes the sort of main, like that space for a large group of students to cross over. crosses over that, and that's where that that big massive tree is, that mural on the wall, as well as all kinds of tables and things like that. And then there's that cafe that's sort of right there. There's a couple of employees back there, sort of helping out. It's kind of like a Starbucks situation where you just go up, get what you need, and then go pick a table.
Okay.
Helmrich grabs some food and drink, and he sits at an empty table.
I stare at the food and drink for a hot minute, and then I will go to the table.
I grab food and drink, just a nice like black tea, and
Godfrey.
a pastry of some kind.
Table.
What was that, Godfrey?
Godfrey just sits at the table. He doesn't grab any food.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Lucio will grab whatever drink Helmrich grabbed, even though he does not normally drink and has a very low tolerance.
I think Helmrich's just drinking, like, probably water. Oh, you know what? He's probably drinking water with a little bit of alcohol in it. He's drinking grog.
Or is he drinking the
grog.
blackest fucking coffee they could make?
Both of these options are likely.
When we sit down at the table, I look over at Godfrey and I say, Godfrey, I have been curious since last night. Why were you on the ceiling?
Zolzin isn't that apparent. I'm a vampire. A vampire.
Really?
What?
Wait, did you guys not know?
Vampires sleep on
things.
I do not recall hearing of such things. But
You gotta tell me
my
about it.
knowledge on vampires might be
It's a comfort for me. I don't know much about the ones that are like me, but I enjoy sleeping on the ceiling. It gives me time to prepare for a potential ambush.
Helmrich kind of nods. I sleep with my shield. Prevent stabbings in the night.
I do
Lucio's
not know what
taking notes.
sleep is, but
Godfrey
well,
nods.
I
I forgot about this. I physically can't sleep with a blanket. I'm talking about sleep like this.
Why?
Huh? Never had one as a kid, so I guess I just got used to one without, and having one makes me uncomfortable.
You just never had a good blanket. If you were in my home, I would have given you the best blanket.
Okay, so out of
that
character.
nice.
Luke to Gabe. Is that
Yes.
part of your warlock pact? Is that one of your weird shits?
No.
I'm gonna grab a water.
Okay, your
I'll be back.
character's just like, yeah, no, I'm poor. I don't sleep with a blanket.
No.
Lucio hogged all the blankets.
Sipping on her black coffee and just like intently like just listening to all of you exchange stories.
And we were having that
Whoever wants
conversation
to
in
start.
character.
Zalzin pulls out more. He pulls out more like paper and he starts drawing everybody.
And Lucio's very like focused on
See,
taking
it's
notes and
horrible.
writing down everything that everybody's saying about themselves.
He also has his illusionary skip still writing.
I'm
Godfrey
sitting
is
next to
going
Zalzin. We're both writing.
I'm
Godfrey's
drawing and
gonna add
writing.
Zolzin what he's doing in his notebook because he's been watching him for a while, just toy with it. Zolzin, what are you doing in there?
Hey, what are you doing?
He just stops drawing for a moment. I'm keeping catalog record.
Can I see?
You want to look at his illusionary script?
Sure.
Okay. To you can't read it.
I can read. I promise you.
He shows it to you.
It seems I can't read this.
Why aren't you writing anything?
Yeah.
Seems kind
You're
of
a liar.
redundant.
Oh, I'm writing
Um,
plenty.
Can Helmrich roll to see if he knows what illusory script is?
Yeah. Do an arcana check.
Oh my god. That is a total of 16. I rolled an 18 minus 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
pretty
god,
familiar with
I'm
it.
at 16.
Helmrich looks and nods and goes, I know of this. This is magic of some kind, but you allow it so others cannot read.
Correct.
He nods. I've seen many devils use it.
Luckily for you, I am not a devil.
I would hope not.
Can you allow me
Or I
to see
should
what you're
possibly
writing?
say, luckily for myself.
Like, what harm am I gonna do? I'm just, like, curious.
No, I don't believe it.
Can I see what you have written about? What you have written?
What was that?
He had a stroke.
Oh, sorry. Can I see what you have written?
Which part?
What have you written about? You are a cataloger, yes?
All of
Scribe?
you. I've written about all of you and this facility.
Let me see what you have written about me.
Maybe I will. But perhaps not right now.
How about a
Oh.
trade? A deal?
A deal.
Yes.
What can you offer me, Halbert?
You wish to know things, yes?
Of course.
I will
I know a
tell
lot,
you the
but
state.
I don't know everything.
I will tell you the state of the Blood War as I left it.
Now that sounds very interesting. And then he reveals the part of the script to Helmrich.
Before he looks at it, he extends a hand. Every deal must be struck.
Unnecessary, but very well. I trust you. And he shakes his hand.
Shakes his hand.
I
The
must
first thing,
send-
before Helmrich reads, he gives his part, and from his battle lines, how he saw the Blood War was going. Do you want me to roleplay that, or?
If you want to, or if Dio wants
Yeah,
you to.
no. Fuck it,
I'm gonna
I
leave
will.
it. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Yeah. It is more than slogging. Endless fighting. There is no reprieve. They come in rivers, streams, and waves. But they do not stop. Devils have proven exemplary in their tools, but demons hold natural advantages. They're bigger, their teeth longer, their claws sharper. They tear through devil armaments. But we hold the line. We push. They push us back. From where I stood, we had taken several lost keeps. Until one. The assault failed. I do not know how our lines fall.
Interesting. So there is no progress?
There was retaking of ground. So, the gaining of the lost. It varies week to week, month to month, year to year. But sometimes there are bulges in the line, they quickly reshape. It's comes to a point where it's always balancing itself out. Almost in its own twisted way, it seems the war will always want itself to go on. Whether it's the devil side or the demon side.
He nods, and then he reveals to you the I'm gonna send it to you, Gabe. What he's written about you so far.
Woo! All we see is just Helmut immediately throttling fucking Zelson.
Unhand me! Unhand me!
Most of these are accurate. I would not call my life comical, but
Oh, that's not all of it. Hang on, I didn't copy all of it. 1 second. There you go. There's more to it.
that's the same thing.
Oh, God damn it! Why didn't it? Hang on, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be copying, but it's not copying. All right. Let's try this now. Control C. You want to work? You want to work this time? There we go.
All right.
That's the whole thing.
He nods. He goes, "You are interesting as well. As a man who's come from violence, scribes were not often. But someone to record deeds and stories and strategies. I have many to offer. If you would offer your knowledge, because you are correct. I am lacking.
But you have potential. And that's all that matters.
I will take this."
And then he makes the text unreadable again.
All right. He nods. He looks at Koi. "Where do you hail from? How long have you been in this place?"
Oh, I'm second year.
Nods. "But where are you from?"
Neverwinter. Originally, it's from my family's from.
"I've met many from Neverwinter. Unfortunately.
Ooh.
This is not a good thing. Remember
Oh.
where I hail. I have not been in the material plane for... This is my first venture here."
Oh.
Yes,
Okay. Well, that makes me sad.
He nods. "They were fierce warriors. They were well known, but a soul to Avernus is a soul to Avernus. I saw some evolve quickly.
I understand the balance and all.
He nods.
Oh,
What is this? Where are you from, Lucio? Squire? Do you wish to be called Squire?
You can call me Lucio. That's fine.
He's a
Like
square?
overall, like in general,
Only
I
friends
would
call me
rather
Square.
Well, Square's
He
like,
nods.
you know, like the brand I'm trying to build. It's kind of like.
You see him start writing down more.
I'm just. It's just like a small town. It's like nowhere important. You've probably not been there. No reason to go there, type of thing. That's why I'm here. You know, I gotta find like other interesting stories to write about.
Can I roll insight on what Lucio's saying?
Yeah, I'm
And
also
him.
going to roll insight.
I too am going to roll
I
inside.
rolled a natural one. Helbrook just nods like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I got a four. I got
Lucio,
a
if you
14.
would... Okay, Lucio, depending on how you're going with this, you can either roll deception or persuasion, and don't tell anybody, but you can just pick those, and then if anybody gets higher than that, let them know.
Okay.
Bet. What was everybody's rolls?
I got a 14.
I got a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got a 16.
I got a 17.
Well, fuck you for what other thing?
So, Lucio, whoever got it and who didn't, if you just want to send them a private message.
I mean, I can just go ahead and say that nobody got it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh shit.
God
Okay.
damn.
Oh, what's wrong?
You know,
I don't
that's,
believe he's just a poor man.
I guess,
from a poor
okay.
village.
Hey, I get more light than I thought.
You
You
know,
You
gotta
are
give
all-
him more.
he
nothing
looks
so
at Jen.
special.
Will end.
He looks at Jen. You are also poor? You are also poor.
Oh, very. Very.
What is being poor like? He's genuinely asking.
Go ahead, you
Yeah,
can take
I-
the floor. I mean, you can speak for
Okay.
both of us.
No. I am. Lucid. Don't swear. But, honestly, nothing much. No, probably not even much to even write about. Cold, hungry. constantly just trying to think about how to make money, playing till every single day that my fingers bled, trying to play that lute for even the smallest amount of copper. But lucky I got an electrum piece. And then, that was rare. And, well, more stuff kept piling on. And, well, do you want me to continue, or?
Yes, he's still writing.
Helmreich kind of
Okay.
stops him and goes, I have seen many in your state turn to dealings, warlocks.
Correct.
I'm surprised
And,
you have not turned into one of them.
You are a warlock?
I roll up one of my sleeves.
My guy Jin would never do that. He's pure all the way
Helmreich just
through.
stares at it and goes, I've seen your tattoo. What does this mean? That you are poor?
It means I'm
He
marked.
got branded for it.
Yeah,
Helmreich kind of leans forward and puts an arm on the table and goes, you mean
I'm warlock.
you've made it? He shakes
had
his
to.
head. But what? With what?
Oh. Well, don't worry. Rest assured, no demon. It was a fae.
Not a stinky demon.
A bigger fool then. Fae is
Fae,
lie.
you say?
A devil will write on paper, bound by law.
Fair. They would. But devil did not offer anything. They were not the ones who spoke.
Is your patron nice?
I just have like a quick flashback to the fucking the solitary room.
I would love
Yes,
to meet a patron of a warlock one day.
They're
Just to
very
confirm.
nice. They're very nice.
You
Rest
do not
assured.
want to know a Fae. They lie and trick.
I am
They are
aware. They cannot deceive
Unfortunate
me.
creatures.
But I would love to meet a patron of a warlock one day. Just to converse.
I would love to kill a Fae. I have not had the opportunity. To break one of them as they try to lie would bring me great joy.
Maybe take one of the unseelie. Maybe.
Oh, Jen, if I could... If you would be willing to, in the future, of course, have me be able to talk with your patron, I just have some questions.
I
Curiosities.
might be able to, but I want something from you as well.
Of course.
Okay. I have a small riddle. So, I need help. It's history, I believe, about the school. It's about Obrius itself. Seems in your line of work.
Of course.
Then yeah, that's crazy. Shard of the first broken promise. What that means.
Can I roll for that,
Oh.
Dio?
For what?
He mentioned something about the shard of the first broken promise. He wants me to help him solve his riddle.
The shard of the broken promise. Remind me what you're referring to?
My thing, what the patron asked for, the shard of the first broken promise.
Oh, gotcha. I'm trying to think, Zelzin. I mean, I'm almost confident you would have never come across anything like that.
Not even like a little tiny scripture of like a slim mention of it in history.
Not with your background, no.
Well, but maybe we can have a look.
Now I am curious. This will be very beneficial for me as well to learn.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually not broke and sad like him. My family's got like a
Looks
little
at the
bit of money.
gold on him.
I'm like,
I mean,
we're
look
like
at-
moderately wealthy.
I mean, you can look at all the wealth on you.
You
Oh
annoy
yeah. As you
it-
guys are saying that, the robe is getting more gold. Actually, it's all of the other colors just turning to be gold. It's now entirely gold. I mean, now that you guys pointed out, it is a really nice robe.
Right.
So you are not
Helmut-
poor.
I thought
Helmut's
as
gonna
much.
stand,
No.
and he goes, "I will go to my next class, but it has been good to know those I travel." He looks at everyone. I am pleased to know that I do not have a knife yet at my back.
Puts away the
It's always
knife that
good
I had
to
in my
know who you
hand.
travel with.
What'd you say, Luke?
It says always good to know who you travel with.
It is. All right.
I reach out.
Helmut,
I reach out a hand to shake Helmer's hand.
Helmut looks at your hand and then looks back at you. I offer no deal.
Just a handshake. Friendly.
No. There are no friendly handshakes. But
Ah, okay.
he
I give
nods.
him a fist bump.
This beacon of friendship I will accept. And he gives you a fist bump and nods. I hope to not kill you in the future. Though you are a fool. You are hopefully a skilled one.
Hopefully, I think I am a bit more skilled.
Alright,
And the
Helmut
average
starts
fool.
heading off to his next class.
Zalzin also stands up and he looks down at Jin and goes, "I will help you decipher this little riddle.
Thank you.
With my help, no doubt you shall find whatever you're looking for soon."
Thank you.
I
And then
love
he-
riddles.
Looks at Koi.
Do we ever play cards? Now that I'm thinking about it.
We did not.
Okay.
Was that Koi that said was that Koi that said she loves riddles?
Mm-hmm.
Then perhaps, what riddles do you know?
I don't know. What kind of riddle is it? What's the riddle?
Well, it is not mine to say, and it would be Jin's if he was willing.
It's a small thing. It's probably not even a riddle, more of a question, something to find. The libraries might have something, but
Good
I can
point.
think of now.
You know what, Dio? How long until the next class? Because
Yeah.
fucking Zalzin's gonna immediately go to the library.
You've got some time. It's not a rush thing, but
Okay.
you know.
Zalzin immediately, after hearing Jin say that, he just walks off towards the library.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess we're going off. I follow after Zelda. You have a good rest of your day, Koi.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything. I'm over here. She
Thank you.
picks up her empty cup of coffee and takes him up to the cafe and then gets behind the desk.
I'm still on the orb, so I guess I'm going with them.
Godfrey?
Okay.
Godfrey is not gonna go with these guys. He's gonna occupy himself by looking at his lantern of seeking. He's gonna look around to see if he could see someone that would maybe be a vampire. He's
Okay.
kind of
All right. Gotcha. Helmerick, you are heading for your next class back to Throm campus. You're heading to Elemental Expression in Martial Form, which is taught by Dean Ashu.
Said elemental
Ew.
expression and martial form.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Sir Godfrey, you are sort of exploring, investigating. Who's going to the library?
I think me,
Zalzin,
Zal,
Lucio.
and Lucio.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you walk past Koi as she's getting around the desk and kind of resetting, getting back from her break. And in front of you is the seated area where the orientation took place, and then as well as the class that you just had. And on either side, ascending are staircases that go to the top.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
going
I'll
up.
go up.
When you were in the main room where the raised dais was, the ceiling was probably about 3 stories tall, and it was this domed glass ceiling. And you could see on the left and right that sort of flanking were second level platforms that had a couple of bookshelves, and you saw a couple of people walking around every once in a while. When you walk up to this, when you walk up the stairs, what is revealed is a massive library that is floored, essentially, where you should be able to see a ceiling standing in that room, but you don't. And that same dome, you can see same distance from the second floor. And you see circular wooden desks that have hovering crystal lamps where it seems supervised study takes place. You see niches carved into walls displaying preserved relics under glass domes with some kind of arcane magical force sort of surrounding it. You see pillars carved with glowing script that reshuffle themselves, sort of guiding readers to correct sections of the library to find what they're looking for. You also see, adorned in sort of very loose red robes, women and men sort of older age, sort of walking around, and you get the sense that they're observing and sort of protecting the library. Here you'll find genealogical records, you'll find artifacts, spirit archives, religious histories, you'll find treaties. What is it that you all would like to do?
I would like to find something that has the history of the college.
Yeah, definitely some old history at that.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
If both of you are doing it, you can either choose for one of you to have the help action, or both of you roll.
What's your investigation?
Oh, +3. I'm assuming
Mine's a
you would have
+7.
fire. Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, so I roll with advantage now. Excellent. We got a +3 also to my my guidance, of course. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we get any better. Okay.
Yes, myself. I can look higher myself.
I rolled a 19 and a 14, so 19 to +3 is 22, +7. That's 29, Dio.
Okay, 29?
Mhm.
Okay. How much information do you want?
I'm trying to find information that relates to what Jin had told me as I shuffle through things.
Okay, so are you looking for histories of the college, or you're looking for this thing that Jen had mentioned they were looking for?
I thought that would relate with the history of the college, so that's why I went with the histories of the college.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as the history of the college goes, you find that it was founded in the late 14th century of DR, so somewhere around 200 years ago. You find information about an oracle called Strix that once was known as, again, with your insane fucking roll, you find sort of not hidden, but difficult to find informations that this oracle most likely is either related to or is himself the Black Staff. You find informations about them being blessed from Mistra herself. I don't want to waterboard you with, information about, the purpose of the college and kind of its demi-plane creation. You, of course, find all information on the 5 houses of study. You find a lot of information about the philosophy of the school, the sort of early conflicts of the school, its modern era. You find writings on when the school took possession of Candlekeep to protect it. And then as well as just, things about the reputation of the school and things like that. And as you're going through all of this, you don't see anything specifically relating to what Jen is talking about.
Well, I'm gonna look at Jen and I'm gonna say, what was it again?
Part of the first broken promise, as what I remember.
God of the first broken promise. I'm gonna keep
How
scrolling through all this.
I'll
feel it might be something with Candlekeep.
I'll see if I can find a clue.
I'll say this. So with you're looking for the history. You're looking at the histories of the schools. One thing that you're going to read is when Candlekeep was brought into Obius's possession. There was a list of possessions that Candlekeep has that was documented. And these sort of blueprints as far as how the college was going to be in relation to Candlekeep, and how the college and Candlekeep, and in the beginning, had a sort of differing relationship with each other. Candlekeep wanted to keep a lot of artifacts and writings and things like that under lock and key. Obius did not. And so there was a sort of mutual agreement on how either highly dangerous or highly valuable, meaning rare, one of ones, whatever the deal is, or anything kind of in between, those items that they did not want to have just given to anybody and how these were going to be handled. So you'll find information about how I should have asked this first. How much time do you want to dedicate to this?
Probably as much as we can to still, get to our classes.
Okay. It's a really high roll, but I'll say it'll take almost all day.
Question to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I cast... I know Gift of Alacrity only gives a D8 to initiative rolls, but I assume it makes you speedier by doing that. If I cast on myself, can I use it for this purpose?
Gift of Alacrity?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hyper read. You just start seeing it flip rapidly. It's a time spell.
No, because it's just the initiative roll. It's not it's not investigation.
I was just trying to see if that could.
No. I can appreciate that. So yeah, everything that I've given you so far, you'd be able to find within about an hour. Anything past that, you're gonna miss a class.
Okay, can
That's up to
I'm gonna look at Jen and I'm gonna say.
We'll come back to this.
Perhaps we should return later after class.
Yes, we should.
Okay, you've at least started a path.
So I'm going to mark this area, obviously.
Yeah,
and,
sure. We'll
I'll write down in my thing as well. I'll come back.
I've also been writing.
As I head to class.
Okay. All right. Jin, your next class is going to be Shadow, Eloquence, and Persuasion. And then Zalzin, yours is going to be Spirit Communications and Bound History. And Basalt. Sir Gottfried, your next class is going to be Mythomancy and Memory. And then Lucio, yours is going to be Stagecraft and Performance.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Dio, on the way to class, do I, when I'm walking through Basalt, do I see any statues that bear the name Strix?
Make an investigation check. Or a perception. Either way.
Okay. Because I forgot, the statues here fucking speak! Weirdos. Anyways. Alright, let's see what I have higher. I think it's investigation. It is. So, we're gonna roll this. Not my best roll. We got a 5 plus a 4. It's 9 plus 7, which makes it 16.
Okay. Pretty confident you don't see anything in here but Strix, but maybe in the wrong location.
Okay, I'll between stuff that I do when I'm walking, I'm gonna do that in different areas of Basalt.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Anything anybody else wants to do before we get into classes?
I like to bust a
I'm ready.
move.
I'm ready for the class.
Same
Okay.
here.
My persuasion class.
Okay.
You know, I haven't spread word about that lady at all.
Jin, Lucio. As you both make your way to your next class at the road stage in Astaquil, you make your way through the Grand Loft Hall, where, now becoming more familiar, every hallway feels like a sort of whispered throat. The footsteps, echo multiple times. You see carved along marble pillars and arches are these flowing inkwell designs that sort of have a faint shimmer. And as the corridor widens into a spiral ramp with open air above, you see down below in like the gardens, what kind of you're being guided to is the Rose stage below. It's a massive circular platform of polished obsidian that sort of slowly turns in place, and the walls around it are covered with these roses that are inked in these almost like projections of past performances. You see these black and crimson and violet and gold colors of, a combination of romance and finance. And you see this robed figure on the dais call out and go, "An Ansequil pledges mages and performance of worlds, a duel of cadence together as one. We will," and you hear from behind you a shout of, "Watch the greatest performance alive!" And you watch as a familiar creature, Quill, races past you, almost shoving both of your shoulders to sort of get in between you as Quill jets to the center of this dais and kind of looks out and goes, "Cutes and doots, I've just watched, but only yesterday, 2 dorks set Siren packing. Oh, they're new and they're taking names. So let's light on them. Show them what's up, fellas." And you see a couple of stagehands sort of turn their lights that they're holding, their canisters, and point them on you. Quill races back up to the both of you and sort of stands next to you, Lucio, and kind of guiding where the assistants should aim the light. And you see him kind of waving his finger in the air, and his index finger is brass tipped, and you see the ink sort of seeping out and forming in the air, these massive letters at first, and then as he's writing and continuing, the letters sort of shrink to an appropriate font size, and sort of thinner ink shapes. The sort of parchment boundary starts forming, and the characters start planting themselves onto the paper with sort of a kind of an ink splot. And in mere seconds, he seems to draft some kind of script and pulls it from the air, separates the two, and then hands them to both of you. And then races back off to the dais, and he stands there sort of mouth open, full of projected breath, like takes this deep breath in and goes, and then races back up to the two of you, and he goes, I'm afraid I didn't ask. What's your name?
Intardovish.
Mm-hmm.
Square.
Yeah, right. Gotcha. Okay, I remember hearing that answer. All right. He runs back, and he goes, put your liquids together for Intardovish in square. And you hear a couple of people trying to figure out what's going on and start clapping. I'm going to send you guys something. And let's see how this goes, because it was good in my head.
This is gonna be great.
It was good in my head, so therefore it's good here.
Yeah, that just means it's great.
That's what I think. All right, let's do this. I got it copied. So there's going to be 3 parts. One is going to be, let's see here. So Jen, I'm sending yours now.
All right.
Yours is going to be in green. Lucio, I'm sending yours now. Yours is going to be in blue. And then anything in yellow, you both need to do at the same time.
Oh. I haven't got it yet. I actually haven't got it yet. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for it to come my head, but I think my mind just pieced together what it was.
This is insane.
So you all are on stage, you're on your own. However you want to direct this and coordinate this together. Good luck to you.
Wait, well, I don't even have the lines yet.
Did you get it?
No. Oh, this is DM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got it yet. There it goes. Oh. That's exactly what I thought.
Look at Jin. Look at my third set of lines. The really short one there.
Oh yes.
That one's good. All right, I'll let you count it in, Jin, and I guess we'll go on your count.
Okay, here, wait. As a player, I need like 8 seconds, so I don't break character immediately doing this.
If you break character, we have to start over every single time.
God damn, okay. I will be a consummate professional. Okay. Alright. Oh, let's say about it. There. Everything down here. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Everything's a drum.
Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum. Did you know this cup is a drum?
If that cup is a drum, then my bum is a drum.
Pots, cups, and even a bum. It's so much fun when everything's a drum. Everything's a drum.
Everything's a drum. Can someone's willy be a drum? Can you make my willy go pa-ra-pa-pa-pum? Hey, I did a cum. Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum.
I got a bad relationship with my mom, and when I think about my mom, even that's a drum.
Everything's a drum. Everything's a
drum.
When you drum on things, you can have a ball. Anything can be a drum. Heck, even a wall.
Everything's a drum. Everything's a drum.
Everything's so sorry. I was reading the fucking. Lucio punches a hole through the wall. Everything's a drum.
Everything's a drum.
Everything's a drum.
a drum. Hey, did you know this pot is a drum? I said, did you know this pot is a drum?
I should have read all
Lucio.
of this before we did this.
Lucio, what the fuck?
You were just playing it wrong.
When you came to me 15 years ago, you told me that everything was a drum.
Everything is a drum.
I left my wife. I let you drum on my penis.
What's happening?
Enough now. Brother Jin.
No more lies, no more excuses. If that is not a pot, it is not a... Oh, now I got it.
Oh, good. Everything's a drum.
Everything's a drum.
Everything's a
Everything's a drum.
End scene. Lucio bows.
Theo,
I was talking about the music changed. I was like, what
Theo,
the
you
fuck?
son of a bitch! I had to mute because I was cackling and fuming that you put that shit into your campaign. You did not fucking put Auntie Donna, everything's a drum, into your fucking. I'm gonna post this.
I need
No,
like that's why I said when it's read. There's like I need like 8 seconds to
I'm
make
putting
sure
this in the chat. I'm putting this in the chat so everyone knows. Everyone knows what this motherfucker just did.
That's how you know it's homebrew.
I totally missed
That's-
all the, like,
it's just-
secondary
it's
actions
just-
at first.
It's like listening. It's like watching or listening to like a really good movie, and then all of a sudden the actors just look at you, and they're like, "What's up? Oos oos, am I right?" And then they
Sounds like an Eric Andre skit.
I started
Here.
reading it and I got to
This
I did a
is-
cum and then I went I'm just gonna let the rest play out naturally and surprise me.
this is
And
what
it
he
did.
posted. This is what he just copied the entirety of this.
Basically, except this part. At the very bottom of the script, you see a long paragraph that says, by witnessing, engaging with, or being inked upon by the entire entity herein referred to as Quill, in parentheses, mascot entity of Inc., sometimes Boot Squelcher, official spirit of Inistiquil, you, the unsigned participant, hereby acknowledged, accept, and release Inistiquil House, the Obius Institute, and any affiliated tower, stages, or enhanced rows arrangements from any and all claimed grievances, emotional damages, reputational collapses, cosmic embarrassment, or laundry-related expenses that may arise directly or indirectly from Quill's actions, antics, interventions, interruptions, or sudden splatterings. Said release extends to, but is not limited to, unanticipated ink stains upon body, clothing, furniture, manuscripts, or priceless artifacts, emotional distress caused by Quill's insistent wet boot noises, squarmy commentary of 1920s Vandeville accent, loose of dignity when an academic duel is interrupted by a cartoon inkling across the face, magical misfires caused by slippery quills, squeaking floors, or cosmic parrot falls, and any reputational damages resulting from audiences clasping laughter in your expense. Furthermore, by continuing to occupy spaces in the presence of Quill, you waive the right to pursue any remedial courses of action, accepting but not limited to complaining loudly to your dean, dramatically swearing revenge in a mirror, or writing a strongly worded ballad. You also agree that Quill's interventions are always legally binding, theatrically valid, and independent of several biased professors, chronically hilarious. This clause shall remain in effect until the end of time, or until Quill grows bored and leaves you alone, whichever occurs last. So, to the two of you, thank you for putting up with my bullshit. as,
That
I,
was amazing.
as I force you to do a song and dance.
I like
that
that
was
we
great,
that was
immediately
great.
were on completely different like BPMs.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
So, with
was
that,
the
I
only
think
one for
that
a
that's a good
spoken word
time
type
to go ahead and close out this session. We'll end it there, and then we'll pick it up with the rest of the classes that we're starting up.